Guest must authenticate. Play a sound when guest enters. Oh yeah, I guess you can change these. Nonetheless, God, it's so fucking bright in here. Ladies and gentlemen, they said that I did the soundboard too much.
I don't think you did it enough.
And since there's not a 5-star review, I'm assuming people don't even listen to the audio. So,
oh man,
yeah.
If it was remembered to be uploaded, man, maybe we'll have some.
The new call out is, if you really fuck with the pod, clip us up and post it on TikTok. That's new. That's a new call out, man.
Yeah,
I'll be listening to contest soon. So,
And matter of fact, I don't even think this is loud enough. Well, clip us up. You heard Bsolz type shit. You heard the leader of the group.
yeah,
The fuck? Clip the shit up. Listen,
please.
welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. The only podcast in which we do things differently. New year, new us. How does it feel? Bsolz, Sage, y'all are closer to being 30.
Omar is closer. And
yeah. I was about to say I got a ways to go.
You still you're on the other side though, right?
No,
I'm
I'm still 24.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm literally 25.
No, but I'm saying like
Now, that's the threshold.
This is it. I
I'm
don't know.
about to say
Y'all are not early 20s no
yeah,
more.
no, I'm not 20. Nah, I'm not 20, 22.
You're not even early 20s.
Yeah, I'm about to
24,
say
so
yeah,
early
You're not even 23.
I got a ways to go. For sure.
23 is the last year you were in your early 20s, for real. 24 is mid 20s.
Don't you
literally
got
5
less-
years.
Don't you got less ways to go though than before? That's what I'm saying, really.
I mean, that's just the way of life. So yeah, sure.
Well, Bsolz, Sage, how does it feel, man? Unk status officially.
My back's starting to hurt, so I don't know if that's because I'm fat or getting old, but maybe both. Or is it because how I sleep? How do y'all sleep? On your stomach?
It depends.
Sleep on my
I've
side.
been sleeping on my side a lot, yeah.
Yeah, sleep on my
I
side.
typically sleep on my side because my girl. Sometimes I can break my arms free and sleep on my back.
Side only one direction. I'm not using the other direction. And I'm not sleeping facing her. Her hot ass breath.
I use both my sides. I like to be little spoon sometimes.
Don't touch me either. So that's a different conversation. Yeah, please don't touch me. Sage.
I mean, I ain't got a hug. I damn well don't have a little or big spoon thing over here. So I just lay on the lay
you
on
a
the side where the
cuddler?
TV is.
Are you a cuddler?
Nigga,
It's just it's a valid question.
I wish.
You want to cuddle?
If you had the option, if you had the
Yeah, I'm about
ability
to say,
to cuddle,
yeah.
you would cuddle?
I wish I could, nigga. It ain't no hugging. It damn well ain't no cuddling.
You would do the cuddling or you would receive the cuddle?
Nigga, I take anything at this point.
Set some standards, man. You don't have to take everything.
Yeah, man, it's been how many years? 20? Hey, man, I don't know.
We are getting cooked on the audio side. If you're new to this, you want to be true to this, make sure you hit that join button, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're an audio listener, complain to us. Tell us about all the times that we don't upload on audio. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm looking at the audio numbers. 40% of the people that listen on audio are women.
Really?
Actually, yes. A little over 40%. And matter of fact, I'm gonna show this. Our demographics are insane. This is the last like 28 days.
Our woman audience does not like to look at us.
But look at the age thing too.
What the hell?
Oh, wow.
This gotta be fake.
Is this just audio? Or is this in general? Just audio? Still, that's way more spread out than I thought we would be.
55 plus. 20%?
The Gramps. Crazy.
Be listening to us and shit.
18 to 24 is actually not our highest demographic. So,
Who in their 40s and 50s is listening to us on audio?
40 and 50-year-old women at that.
That's crazy.
Mama Astro? No, let me stop. Listen, man, I got the guys here with me. Damo, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, man. It's been a great little day. Took my daughter to the her second appointment. She got her shots, got weighed and stuff. My baby growing. Been a cool little day.
They said they were beefing.
Hey man, niggas been DMing me all day. Is this what happens? Are you gonna air it out? Air what out? What's getting aired out? This is crazy.
Well, let's settle it. Are you guys beefing?
I'm bored. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm about to say I realized he was bored 2 seconds in. I was like, I'm already here.
Now, he do need to upload videos. I do believe that, but I'm bored, man. And my lips dry. Shit.
I ain't been on Twitter. I don't need no ball.
What y'all do when y'all don't have nothing to put on y'all lips, but you out already? Like it's done. You can't go back.
If I'm out and I gotta put something on my lips and I don't got nothing, if I can't get a little thing like you got a Vaseline, like at a dollar store somewhere, y'all see me.
Yeah,
no
Liquor,
no access to nothing. Yeah,
I'm these all day. Niggas catching. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do at that point.
I don't even know the last time I was tapped.
Because I ain't gonna lie, licking them makes it worse.
Yeah, you get that like 10 seconds worth or minute best of like you good, and after that you're cooked again. But hey, I'd rather just recycle that than just just be out there. Yeah, and that's what you got to do at that point.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to say, at what point do you be like, nah, fuck that, I gotta find someone? For me, if my shit start cracking, like I get that little split. I'm like, oh nah, that's too dry. Like I don't give a fuck what we doing. I gotta stop somewhere.
That shit is dry.
I don't know the last time I used chapstick. Or Vaseline or anything. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a video. This is mad racist.
What the?
Yeah.
I don't like the timing.
It's not me. It's not me that said it.
But I laughed. No.
No, because I thought it was ridiculous. I was like, all right, these niggas be dragging it. I don't know what my my computer's messing up now. I don't know if there's some validity to this point, but I seen it on my timeline.
I know what you're about to pull up.
What you think I'm about to pull up?
The Korean dude that said why he don't need to use deodorant?
Yeah,
I knew it. Yeah.
So it's not me. I promise you it's not me. Yo, come on, computer. Stop fucking around. So there's a Korean dude, and Buddy said he don't use no types of deodorant. Like, okay, my computer's fucking up right now. Oh. Hello?
Damn.
Hey.
Crazy.
We go. This is gonna be a real.
I saw the tweet. I didn't see the video.
It's gonna be a real ugly podcast. Bsolz take over producer. Live producing. I'm about to put it in topics. All right, this is a video of somebody saying that he's Korean and this is the reason why Koreans are the superior genetics. And I didn't know if there was any validity to this, so I wanted to know how true this was.
Fuck am I supposed to?
I'm about to say.
When I say people smell, for me, it is factually true. Because 95% of Koreans they have a gene modification where they do not exert body odor. I don't smell. I don't wear deodorant. And when people say, oh, Matt, I can't believe you don't want deodorant. Like, I can't believe you smell so much that you have to put chemicals on your body because you stink. I'm not the stinky one. You're the stinky one. Just want to put it out there. If you're like, oh, Matt, you can't say they smell. Like, no, empirically, it is true because I don't smell. Therefore, when other people smell, I notice.
I'm glad that you say that. What Matt is saying is absolutely true. I have not ever worn deodorant. My wife has not ever worn deodorant.
I don't know what patch updates the Koreans got, but the Filipinos didn't get that patch update. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. And apparently within like Asian discourse, people think Koreans are elitist. This is an example of it. Now y'all too good for deodorant? Here y'all go.
I think this is a Koreans in Korea thing because I knew a Korean nigga. He stunk. I don't know what we're talking about. I knew a Korean nigga in school. That nigga stunk and needed deodorant. So I don't know. Like you said, maybe this is Korea 2.0.
I didn't get the patch notes. What
The
the
new
fuck?
patch came out. I don't know, bro.
So apparently, this is crazy. Between 80 to 80 or 95% of East Asians have little to none of that typical acidic body odor smell. It's being produced from the underarm as opposed to anywhere else. But people aren't just smelling from the underarms. Let me.
Exactly.
I know they tried to get that one off, but nah.
If he tried to say,
pussy
yeah, we
stink.
don't get musty.
Okay.
I'm about to say, if he's trying to say, oh, yeah, we don't get musty, I guess. Hey, get that off, gang. You don't need deodorant. Oh, we don't stink at all because we don't use deodorant. What's your balls smell like, nigga? What we talking about? Like, what? You don't use deodorant for your balls? What are we on? Like, what is niggas talking about? Your ass stinks, nigga.
Terrible topic to eat to. What are you eating? Hey, yo. Okay. Sage, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I got an early stream off. Debuted the Sage Lock. They had a couple of hot takes fly. Continued the Reddit. That was funny. What else we did, man? Then after that, hit the gym. Excited for 2025, man, and definitely excited for 2025, and we're gonna continue the sober streak until the end of January. Then afterwards, I ain't gonna lie, depends how I'm feeling, but my dumbass friends probably will do some partying February 1st, so we'll see what's up with that.
For
Are you streaming every day?
Oh.
Am I streaming every day? Hell nah, I ain't streaming every day.
You don't
That's
fuck
a
with
lot.
Black History Month?
I'm about to say, your friends throw Black History Month parties?
Not Black History Month parties, but like if they know that I'm essentially just gonna be locked in and like not going out with them or no shit like that. Second, I'm like, all right, fuck it, streak over. They can be like, oh yeah, we gotta go here or some shit like that.
We gotta turn it up for C Note.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Yeah. I have nothing for that.
Bsolz, how you doing today, man?
Doing good, bro. Doing good. Got back in the gym today. Per recommendation of a friend of the show. You know,
Tough shit.
kept me on track today. So I'm back. I need to get back to where I used to be at again. But hey, man, better than nothing. So we're here.
Who told you to get back in the gym?
You.
Oh. Sometimes I'm like, damn, somebody else said
Mind
that
you,
shit.
we were talking about business. I'm like, all right, peace. Get another call. Yo, when you go back to the gym? Damn, how you on my dick? But I feel it, man. You need friends like that.
I turned over a new leaf. I'm bullying this year. So it is what it is. I dead forgot though. I thought you missed something. You said friend of the show. I'm on the show.
I didn't want to leak you. I don't know. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Hey, this how we started.
This how we started. First one of 2025.
This how we started.
Yep. That's the first one of 2025.
And I said we stopped doing that, but I promise you that was crazy.
That was a pause, buddy. Whoa.
No.
I didn't want to leak you. Come on, bro.
Crazy.
Dang, I think if you're new to this, you want to be true to this, make sure that join button, make sure that like button, make sure that subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We literally have no new audio listeners. Women, the 40% audio listener women, tap in. Now, we would have 5-star reviews if we got that shit uploaded.
Again,
week.
the new call out is clip us. Apparently, some community members got the eye. I want to see what that eye is about. All right. Apparently, some community members just got an eye for the clip. You know, they don't need to rewatch the whole pod. They just know when it happens.
They're not even here. That's what they said. They said we don't even come this early. So apparently the eye is not in this portion of the pod. So he is
Yeah,
here.
there he is.
JT's here. Okay, that's cool. JT's here. Okay. So I mean, let's get some clippable shit up. I don't know. Last but not least, the most important thing that you got to do, because I gotta go back to work Monday. This is a super chat. I swear I'm changing the soundboard soon. Carlos Reyes for $5 says, shout out to the true host of the year, Freak Oh, I did not think that's what he was going to say. He's on fire! All right. I appreciate you, Carlos. Shouts out to King D Rock 77 for 8 months. Where the Gooners at? You know he a Luka fan. Shouts out to Tyler Pfeiffer. He's on fire! Y'all heard about the situation in New Orleans? Shit tragic. Yeah, Saints can't find a quarterback. Oh, that's
Stop
I
it,
just
man. This
know
is a serious
tragic happened.
situation. This is
I
a
don't know
serious
what happened.
situation. Zion is coming back, which means he's gonna get hurt again. Nah, all jokes aside, bro. Yeah, that shit in New Orleans was crazy tragic. The shit in New York that happened today, crazy tragic.
the shit in
Insane work.
Vegas too. So it was another one in Vegas.
Another one in Vegas, crazy tragic. No Pro Bowlers on the Dolphins, super tragic.
Oh my God! Please.
Did y'all see that Cybertruck that just blew up?
That was in. No, it didn't blow up. It didn't just blow up, Bsolz.
Well,
It looked like
no,
fireworks.
it was planned. but-
Crazy.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was.
The one in Vegas, the Cybertruck that blew up in Vegas. That
It
was like
wasn't
yesterday.
It wasn't fireworks. Can we say?
No, I'm saying it looked like fireworks.
Oh, it looked like fireworks.
Yeah,
I'm about
it
to
looked
say.
like fireworks. Like after the big boom, it was a bunch of little smaller like pops, and it looked like fireworks.
You saying it's bombs? I don't think bombs is TOS.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
What?
What if it is? What if it is?
The word bombs is not TOS. What the fuck?
Bomb that's running crap.
Yeah,
All right, bro.
Bombs. They're not
Niggas
bombs.
take a break. Say fuck us. This is crazy.
What?
Bombs.
Bomb is not TOS.
BS.
I just don't know because what they're saying.
Can I say bombs? Like, yes,
No,
you can.
Hey,
Please,
it's
please.
not
What? Oh my god, bro.
Bomb moms like
You're
Mario.
bombing the clip.
I just the way that you. I promise you, because maybe you think it's bombs. Bombs is bomb. You think bombs will be the word that get us in trouble?
Damn.
And then they
It's
spell
not.
the shit. And you and Sage spell the shit, man. Y'all start Souls and Sage back up and get that racist stuff off, okay?
Insane, bro.
How is it racist? Just say
man.
bombs.
Sage literally started an episode with a slur, okay?
What I do?
So you started an episode of Souls and Sage with a slur.
It's Souls and Sage, man. That was.
And then double down in the chat.
I did double down, but that was accident.
Nigga said, I got a friend that's Mexican.
Oh, I
Okay,
didn't
bro.
say that.
My sister boyfriend messaged me. He said I can say it.
I didn't say that. That was
is
an
crazy.
accident, though.
Darren Saintus for 999 says, I got unreleased CeeLo Green and Phantom for sale. Tap in. Also, won one of my fantasy leagues, so here's a little extra for y'all's pockets. Bucky Irving for president.
Fuck NFL fantasy, bro. I don't know why I play that dumbass shit, bro. Y'all was talking about the Saints. This nigga Kamara dropped a touchdown and ruined my whole season to this day. Oh my fucking god, bro.
How do you have unreleased CeeLo Green?
With Phantom.
With Phantom. I got a homeboy. I ain't gonna lie though. I got a homeboy, and homeboy is used relatively loosely. I know somebody from my upbringings that got a gunner feature during the pandemic, and I'm like, yeah, man, you wasted all 40,000 of your PPP money just to get a gunner feature.
Has he dropped the song yet?
Yeah, he dropped the song.
I'm about to say sitting on the gunner feature for 5 years.
Yeah, I'm about to
Damn,
say
but
you
You didn't sit on
don't-
it. You just don't know about it, though.
Yeah,
That's low key work.
I ain't gonna lie. And shout out to JBG for being a member for 18 months. And shout out to Liangelo Ball for the banger of the new year. If it is feasible, we should purchase a feature from Liangelo Ball.
We should. Sage, have you heard it?
I
Have
ain't
you
gonna
heard
lie.
it?
Nah, I haven't heard it.
What?
But I'm just thinking of like
You're not
Other
online for real, man.
I haven't been on Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter in a
That's your
while.
problem, man.
But
I think we should leave it up to a fan vote
also
between
just think,
Angelo
like,
Ball,
we had-
Namir.
Well, you know what? I'm not,
I want to see Sage's like live reaction to this.
I'm
Man.
not gonna say what I'm thinking.
Oh, we gonna watch it because I haven't seen it either. I ain't gonna lie. I'm avoiding.
You ain't heard it,
Liangelo.
bro?
No, I'm not looking for Liangelo Ball.
I'm not looking
Angelo
for it
Ball
either,
found
but
me.
I just say it found me, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't looking for it.
I said in his face earlier, if Liangelo Ball didn't steal, he'd probably still be doing the same things. So
Honestly,
Stealing?
yeah.
yeah, come on, he would have did this because he would have also. First of all, he
You're
would
saying you
have
just would have stole at another point in his life? Is that what you're saying?
no.
No, he would have been on the same
trying to
path.
think.
So him and LaMelo never would have went to Lithuania. They both go to UCLA for a year, and then he's out of the league by his rookie deal, and now he's been in the corner.
Rookie deal. You think he gets drafted?
Leangelo?
We'll have that conversation.
No matter what time, no matter what timeline, he always just does some robbery.
Bsolz is crazy.
It's a
We'll talk
canon
about it
event.
when we get there.
It's a canon event.
Big three rundown. I ain't gonna lie, the fireworks are different nowadays. We need to talk about that too. Cenat needs to drop Aiden Ross to level up. 2K and the NBA have the same problem, and rap journalism is worse than sports journalism. Before we get into that,
Wait, true.
I think it's just to freak it off for a little bit. Sage, throw us a topic. We're trying new things in 2025. I know Bsolz is like this.
Oh shit! So just a random topic.
I mean, just what are you haven't been online, but I know you got something on your chest.
Okay. All right. Boom. So you're out. No, I don't want to dox. I almost doxed. I almost doxed like shit. Actually.
You're out with Jeremiah Fisher. And
No. Yeah. Almost doxed.
You're out now. It's very pertinent that you know his name is Nathan.
Yeah, I was doxed like shit. Okay. Boom. So look, we're gonna do it like this, right? Okay. You out. You having a good time. You having a good time. Parties jumping. Everything's going the way that you wanted to go. Everything's going to plan you want to go. Now there's some girls there. All right, you're on your I really need a hug type shit. What is your way of breaking out from a massive group of party to talk to the person? Like, what is your way of calling your ISO? Just
Like, come here, bitch. Like
you're at a table. It's like 8 people there. How do you call your ISO?
Come here, bitch. Like,
hey, I'm pulling the cruise, man. I seen the work at DreamCon live. Slide in. You need a drink, and go from there, man.
When was this?
Oh, you didn't hear about him?
You wasn't there
in front of his face. You
Whoa,
didn't hear about that?
That's doxing.
Hey, everybody knows the story. Knows. I'm going to let you out the bed. Yes, Cruz backdoor Dre in his face. Like Dre's talking to this girl. Go ahead.
No, I say that's like, oh no, you're about to tell the true story. But no, I said that's all right that you say that, because I'm shocked that none of you had an approach of essentially eliminating the competition. So like, if there was a nigga at the table and he's like, okay, I'm calling the ISO by dropping 50 on everyone else in the room. So he'll like maybe beat someone in one game, right? And then the next person, he'll just start going on, joining on or whatever. And then the next person tells something funny. So he goes joke for joke with a nigga and tries to win that shit too. Like, how do you deal with that dude essentially trying to like call an ISO on, like he's trying to block by James your shit? What would you do?
Go pull out hella money.
I don't know why I never got no hoes. I don't even know where to start.
Pull out hella money.
I'm gonna show him who the real funny man. We gonna get funny together.
Yeah.
Go joke for joke with me, buddy. Let's see how that goes with you.
No, here go that 400 you needed, nigga. And just slap his face with it. Dead ass.
Ain't your phone off? Do I need to turn my hotspot back on? Like, I get nasty for real. But yeah, Omar, Cruz we sitting at the table at that party, and Dre's risen up some girl talking.
Hey man,
shit was cool. I don't know who fuck Cruz was with. Cruz slid over right between them too.
Man,
you need a drink?
Man. And then he sat down with the joint. Then he sat down with the joint and wrapped it up for like 20, 30.
Look at his nasty ass. He wasn't even trying. That's nothing.
Was this at the party that we went to at the end, like the last thing we did?
Yeah, the pool party.
That hot ass party.
Right by the pool, in that whole section of lazy smokers. That nigga Drake just sitting there. Yeah, drinker hardly know her. No, nigga, stop.
But can we bring Cruz's comment back up? Because this is where I was going to go next with it. The reason why I had them two set of questions is because now, what if that person's doing that to you, but then you feel like in the back of your mind, I wasn't going to bag her anyway? Are you still mad or no?
One, you shouldn't even be in the game. You out here with Angel Roberson mentality? I want to go shoot you away.
So I'm not telling a canon event. Again, I'm not telling a canon event for anybody in real life watching this. But what I'm saying is there was a similar situation that went on, right? And essentially it was some guys, some girls, niggas doing their thing and shit like that, right? And this one dude really, really, really wanted to talk to somebody, but the competition assessed it as like, this nigga don't have a chance, and essentially sniped him. Just pow, hello, like sniped the shit. The question is, who's the bad person? Like is the dude that doesn't have a shot
nobody's
bad person?
Nobody's a bad nobody's a bad person. If you feel like he don't got no bag for real, You can do that. You can do.
You got to
that.
take the ball.
All jokes aside, yeah, for real. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all some damn.
No, because I watched the clip this past weekend of Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, and Kevin Durant sitting down. And they were talking about the whole Draymond situation.
Right.
And in hindsight, I'm thinking to myself, Kevin, go take the ball. And I know it's the NBA, so you wouldn't do that. But at the park, you might just get the ball took from your teammate if you know it's winning time and you got to take that shot. So you know somebody that don't even really want to take the
No, but what if you do want to take the shot? But
No,
you
you
just
don't.
know
No,
you're
you
gonna
don't.
miss
But and that's where I was gonna go.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, you
If he like literally is taking the shot, he wants to take the shot, but you just know this is a 10-point game. This is a 10-point game.
No, and unlike Omar, I do think there is a wrong party. The nigga that know he ain't got no bag with the ball. That nigga is the wrong party here. If you know you're not about to shoot, what you got the ball for? Go stand in the corner, go set a screen, go cut and create a distraction. Like, what do we really play your role? If you're not a scorer, what you out here with the ball trying to ISO for? Nigga called for a 1-4 flat and said, has he? No, nigga, get the ball. Like,
that's what KD said. He said, "Yo, Dre, let me see that." Like, let me so like Cruz did to Dre. Let me see that. Like, it's cool that you got her chatting. Like,
that was the advocate though. How is Andre Roberson? How is Hezzy gonna work on the Hezzy? If you know what I'm saying, you telling him skill issue off rip. Like,
Man,
you got to take them shots at the rec, not at the game.
Man, talk to the real hoes. I ain't gonna lie, and I don't know your friends. My advice for Obi, go with the ones who was already going, because no matter what, you just really want to see how pissed off she's gonna be. She's still gonna give you head. Just go for the, and I know go for the real hoes.
Y'all some demons, man.
nigga, put shots
real.
up. Put shots
No,
up.
you're not lying. I'm not saying you're lying or not.
How you gonna learn to shoot if you don't shoot? That's crazy.
I'm saying the fact that
You gotta be a first option
got
somewhere.
the underdog. Nobody fucking with the underdog chat. Nobody's fucking with, like, you know what, man? You may be out of the league today, but you need to get your reps. Nobody has that mentality.
No,
Not one person.
Also, this, I mean, you can shoot on this rim, but when varsity come in, go to the side
Don't
court.
sit down, man.
Go to the side court. You about to pull the bleachers back?
Yo, Omar, I know who this is.
My fault. Yeah, there was an Indian dude that said we be sticking on topics for too long. My fault.
12
Yes,
minutes. Like, 12 minutes.
Oh, so it's like we got to speed run topics now, but y'all would hate that, wouldn't y'all?
Yeah, no. I forgot to say that. My bad. So there's some new rules around here.
Yeah,
Every year we do something different. We have to be more combative and have natural conversation, but at the same time, topics cannot go over 12 minutes. So if you say your 1 point,
that's it.
3 sentences max. Pass the ball. If you got a rebuttal, somebody possibly has a rebuttal, you save one of your sentences, because that's your rebuttal. And even in me explaining this, it's too long.
That may genuinely, and I do mean genuinely, be the worst criticism in Keep It a Buck history.
You taking too long. It's too much.
That is so stupid. Oh my God!
You didn't have to say so.
That's genuinely dumb. No, fuck that.
You didn't have to say genuinely.
That shit. No, that is like the dumbest shit I've ever discovered.
You could have just said dumb, not the dumbest.
No. It is superbly
That is dumb.
stupid.
Let me see if this will play, because this is another thing I saw on my timeline, and I'm really just testing to see if this works.
That's so fucking.
Saw this proposal. Okay, it is gonna work. All right, cool. Oh shit, the audio. Hold on. All right, the audio. All right, we go. You said what?
We can hear it.
Oh hell no.
Who's singing?
Who you think?
Him?
Come on, walk down.
Get married.
Oh my God.
Let's get married.
Oh, this was gonna go crazy. Hold on.
Is he not singing?
Oh, I thought the guy proposing was singing.
Yeah, I'm like,
All right, okay.
who was singing?
He was just in the ether, Dama.
Nah,
He was just there.
Did he pre-record
Baby,
them
let's
shit?
get married. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna say two things. One, that shit was ass,
No, that was awful.
and he was also running out of breath. But two, I see what women be saying. Do y'all know that's a terrible song? Like, it's not the best song. It's not really romantic for real.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's pretty. I don't dislike the
guess.
song. I don't dislike the song, but I can see what you mean.
I gotta
It's
ask
just
the
a-
aunties. I don't know, man. I can't ask a bunch of
But the aunties
20-year-olds about it.
They were getting married to niggas who didn't really fuck with them. Like,
I mean, but still, if the song's romantic or not, I gotta ask the 90s women about that one.
all right, this is.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I thought Dilemma was such a like crazy love song. I'm gonna play that when I get a girl, and then I like learned what the lyrics were. It's about cheating. So
Nah, you're not wrong, Souls. Listen, when I was younger, I just knew, yo, kiss me through the phone. That's the one. That's the one I'm playing. Like, crazy. That's romantic right there. That's real love.
Let me read y'all the
Miley's
lyrics.
Baby, though. Nah, let me chill.
Let me read y'all the lyrics. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Okay. Oh, wait. This is. I should start from the top. See, first of all, I know these so-called players wouldn't tell you this, but I'm gonna be real and say what's on my heart. Let's take this chance and make this love feel relevant. Didn't you know I loved you from the start? When I think about all these years we put in this relationship, who knew we'd make it this far? When I think about where we would be if we were just to fall apart, and I just can't stand the thought of leaving you. Good, right?
Absolutely.
Good.
All right, Coco.
No
This
matter
is
what
where-
I do, all I think about is you.
This is where it falls off.
Even when you with my boo.
Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, that's.
Will we say it one more
No,
time?
young,
Did I
Is
miss
that-
it?
Yeah, that ain't got no
Did
shit.
I miss it?
We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. Been feeling you all the while, girl. I must confess. Girl, let's get married. You think we ain't getting no younger? We might as well. And see, this is wrong with men right here. I get it.
Why not let it fly? She's leaving me open. I gotta let it fly.
We not getting young. So that's the reason to get married. We ain't getting no younger. We might as
We
well.
ain't getting no younger. We've been together for years. We might as well do it.
Let's
Yeah, that's how I interpreted Damo.
Again, we might as well do it. Is that the reason to get?
I don't think we might as well do it was his sole reason. He named
part of a
reasons.
reason. Yeah.
It's one of the reasons.
It could be 10%. It could be 10%.
So that's
Fuck
not.
it, man.
That's
Why
not.
not let it fly?
So if you wanted to do something and somebody was like, we ain't getting no younger, I guess we might as well. This commitment for life, like.
There's a bunch of lyrics to the song, Omar.
Oh,
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
if the song was genuinely, we ain't getting no younger, we might as well do it. And he just said that 20 times.
And then the next
And it was
line
crazy.
is that again? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, all
all
right.
right, this nigga's crazy. That was a list of reasons why they should have did it.
And also, it's
Yeah.
married, not like fucking. Like, like he didn't say "Let's get freaky." Like he didn't.
Now,
Y'all-
I will say,
niggas saying,
I
wait,
will say,
wait, niggas
You
saying,
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
reaching. I want y'all to ask women if I'm reaching. If you
No,
think,
no, no.
if you think that that's gonna fly.
I will say, saying in terms of thinking about getting married, treating marriage like, oh, you might as well do it. Crazy. I can understand how that sounds crazy, but again, that's not his only reason.
See,
Oh.
son.
Wait,
Yo,
what's
y'all are mean. Yo, chat is mean. He said mean.
Criticism. That ain't no criticism, dog.
What's this?
That's just mean.
Y'all are mean.
Mind you,
man.
wait,
Damn.
and we got two women in the chat tonight. Shouts out to Amari. Getting married out of convenience is insane. Brown Skin
Amari.
Dragon says
We ain't doing
he
shit
said,
but
"Fuck
getting
it, we ain't
old."
doing shit but getting old."
I think she on our side.
Might as well.
I think
That's
it's
because
more.
she on our
I think that's
side.
more. I think that's
No,
more.
she's not. No, she's not. I see your second comment. No, she's not.
You said who's on our side?
She
I know-
the
Yeah, what you
other
said.
woman,
Oh, yeah, brown skin dragon.
yeah, he's not on our side.
Here's the
I mean,
thing,
if
though.
you're 40 years old in a relationship, fuck it, we are getting old. Come on, like we all got
You
time,
might
man.
as well.
You might as well.
Y'all gaslighting my dog. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of early 2000s R&B low key is a bunch of like ain't shit music. Like these niggas are toxic. But in this situation, man, I feel like y'all gaslighting my dog. Y'all been together for X amount of years. He's like, shit. What are we doing? Let's get married. Come on, man.
being
Come on,
28
man.
singing, hey, by the time you 30, if you with somebody for years, fuck it. You ain't doing nothing but getting old. You might as well do it. My issue was this. Why is you so concerned about the plethora of reasons this man want to marry you? At least he want to marry you. At least he ain't one of these niggas like, man, fuck that marriage shit. That's crazy.
I'm telling y'all as one of the engaged people, and Damo said the same thing, just as one of the engaged people, please don't try to get that one off.
That is crazy.
Fuck it. I mean, fuck it. I mean, shit, it is what it is.
I'm gonna tell when I finally get my hug, I'm gonna tell her cut this off, put this ring on. I'm like, you're not zombie, bro. Yeah.
Because at that point she been begging. I ain't gonna lie to you. She been begging for the proposal. Now you just.
Now I will say this.
Fuck it.
Double devil's advocate. Ladies, if you one of the ones that's begging for a ring, then I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck it. We might as well do it. It's the answer you're gonna get if you've been begging. If you out here just begging hounding a nigga for a ring,
shit, all right.
Hey, might as well do it. Fuck it. Like shit. At this point.
Oh shit. Hold on. I'm sorry. Ooh, I got a little hurt. I got a little hurt in the chat. JC Hero says, "Hey, brown skin dragon, how you doing?"
And here
she responded and said, "Salute."
And there it is. Hey, what did I just say, Sage? What did I say earlier? If you not a shooter, stand in the corner.
I don't know if that's a shooter or not, but can we tie that small gap fest to this moment right here, please?
Omar, bring his comment back up. And this is an epitome of what the fuck I'm talking about. She is out here with her whole Abby. You slid with a J. You slid with a J.
Wait.
You slid with a J. How you doing, Queen? What?
I can't even find it. He deleted it. I can't even find it.
Stop. Don't share the screen, JC Hero.
Now she clowning them too.
Wait.
Worst she can say is no. Cap.
Yeah, there it is. Hey, Brock, come on, brother.
Face with the hearts. Nigga, that's not your shot. Do you practice that shot?
No, that's what I'm saying. Hey, look. I say this. Any of my not hash hitters. Any of my corner sitters, take the corner three. You're not hash. All right. Like every once in a blue moon, you want to shoot your little Hail Mary, you gotta do that shit on the side. You can't do that in a public setting. So I give you that. But my underdog weren't doing that, man. I ain't gonna lie. He wasn't doing that, bro.
This nigga pulled the Tobias Harris one-legged pull-up three.
Yeah.
This nigga said shooters shoot. Fuck it, we ball. Niggas miss. Sometimes
you can miss.
Take it on the chin, bro.
You can miss. No, you can miss. But you can't be on pause if needed. You can miss, but you can't do the all right, bro. I'm gonna try this step.
You just don't have you also just don't have a picture. I don't understand. And apparently dating profiles be looking like that for women. Put the picture in the thing, man. I think that's yeah.
That nigga pulled up for a shot and she gave him a Giannis closeout. That nigga landed on his ankle, boy. That was crazy.
I know. And see, wait. And let me say this. I got a response though. Have y'all niggas airball, and that's what I'm talking. All right, see, and
see now, if you brag,
you think I won't shoot again? This is what I. All right, come on, brother. Come on, brother.
That's the underdog.
Don't shoot again.
Yeah, that's delusion. That's delusion at that point.
That's your 1-3, Roberson. Don't shoot another one.
I ain't never heard a woman say salute.
She didn't even put the emoji. She just salute.
Yeah, she could have just said this, but she could have said sup or some shit. She said salute.
And she gonna tell us not too much. Nah, sis, that's not how this works around here.
You around here.
All lowercase. Salute.
Damn. Okay, that's 12 minutes. We gotta stop.
The next time a nigga say, what's the worst she can say? I'm gonna say salute. No, it's not worse no more, nigga. Salute.
Salute is tough.
Angel Reese and Speedy Mormon was doing a pod recently. Someone was trying to hit on Angel Reese from the crowd. She goes, I got a boyfriend. Speedy goes, it sounds like you've been saying this a lot.
I see that exact same clip too. Ooh, salute. Yeah, let's just shouts out to Heisem. starting off the year right for $50 says, let's start the year off right. All right now. What should be left in 2024? For me, it's just my opinion defense. Opinions are not exempt from criticism, especially if that opinion is voiced publicly.
Can't hate on the attempt gang. It's so crazy. Go ahead. Damn, what am I leaving in 2024? Y'all go ahead. I'm thinking.
Oh, I made a whole list on TikTok. I'll just name one. The stand-up comedians that want to pull the I'm done with cancel culture bit. Leave that shit in the past, bro. We get it. You're done with it. God damn, come up with something else, bro.
Well, I agree. Mine would be criticism without supporting evidence or anything like that. Because at that point, it's not criticism. I think that's the definition of like hate. So being in these conversations in space earlier, yo, let's keep it a buck. It's just trying too hard. They just don't care anymore. Da, 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 da. Can you give me an example? I shouldn't have to give. I want to fix something. I swear I do. I can't do it if you don't help me, narrow down what I need to fix.
But don't you bring examples up? I'm not good with bringing up examples type shit.
No, I've been trying to bring up examples now. I brought up examples today. When's the last time I did that? I asked for Bsolz's example.
There he goes. Don't ask me to bring up examples.
No,
I'm saying last month.
I'm saying
this is a recent thing you've done.
I want people to bring examples to the table when they're giving criticism specifically. Like if we're in a conversation and somebody says, if a nigga says, "Oh, well, Jordan Poole's a terrible shooter," it is what it is. You gotta bring it up. I keep reading her shit too.
I swear that shit almost made me cry, bro.
Well, yeah, we got it. Yeah, I can't keep.
To answer the question, what am I leaving in 2024? That was crazy.
Did she bitch?
Yeah, she told that nigga no more shots on the bench. That's crazy.
You're done.
What am I leaving in 24? Relationship conversations on Twitter. That's what I'm leaving in 24. I'm not listening to no single people talk about marriages, 50-50, a traditional anything, modern any. I'm leaving all relationship combos last year, bro. I'm just worried about mine. That's it. Salute. Hey, bro, that shit.
Put this thing on the bench.
I'm about to go double platinum, boy.
I need to close that.
Getting benched for the person you trying to score for is so.
And this nigga JC not taking the hint. All right, OJ Mayo, you gonna be in Egypt somewhere playing ball.
But people be talking. This is exactly what we be talking about. Just like, yo, please catch the hint. But all right, we come on.
This nigga about to be in the CBA in a second. Keep playing.
Shouts out to Heisen,
Dude,
man.
it was Travis Hunter. Now look, you're not my type.
But I can be. You trying to go to a party?
At this point, it is what it is. I don't know. Okay.
Nigga said he forcing up shots.
Yeah, he think this shoot around. This the game.
I'm about to play that Mike Breen clip last night. Talk about Jordan Poole. God, he just took another bad shot. He's just taking. He's chucking tonight.
What's the one from the Bulls? Valentine. No. Hey, pass the ball, nigga. Come on, brother. All right. So look, we're putting hot take of the week on the back burner. It's still gonna be warm, but I thought of this for my hot take of the week. But it's something that I think we can discuss. All right, seen this tweet a couple weeks ago, and I was like, she be spitting, but sometimes apparently she be getting cooked for the Drake comments. Shouts out to Lily Murray, apparently niece of Drake. Don't know how that works. She gives a monologue here. The decline of NBA 2K community was actually predictive of the decline in NBA viewership, not reflective. Hold on, hear her out now. I saw someone talking about how the shot chart of the NBA shows the professional basketball is mathematically solved, or is a mathematically solved game, which is the root of the prevalence of threes in the NBA now. Shooting threes wins games. This is quite literally what happened to NBA 2K. It has been a mathematically solved video game for years now. The nature of it being a simulation, it simulated the downfall of the NBA, ironically. Oh, shit. Shooting being too easy and people relying on 3-hunter gameplay or rim running, the fastest way to 21 points or wreck blowouts, the effectiveness of taking long twos being eviscerated, the prevalence of creators making broken builds to do so, reflective of the freak athletes / shooters who run the league now, and the devs are trying to code a solution out of the game by making shooting harder to diversify the gameplay. That is actually such an exact simulation. It predicted the future of the league and its decline in viewership because he's hard to watch but fun to play. I don't know who the he is, but yeah, that was a little. I don't know.
That was just,
He's hard to watch but fun to.
yeah, that's
Yeah, it was good. It was
hard
good.
to watch, fun to play. Is crazy.
It was good. So this is the chart that she brings. 1999 to 2000 season, 2022 to 2023 season. That's her evidence. My hot take based off of that and some other things that I saw, because I'll probably play the KG clip that says the NBA is suffering from the 2K problem of people not being able to distinguish between the casual gameplay and 2K League gameplay. People think that it's LA Fitness or Park when they are watching the NBA, and that is spearheaded by awful coaching. Think about it. Think about it. React.
I'm about to say, that's the take?
That's the take. React.
I would say, one, to her point, she's just flat out wrong. As a nigga that's been playing 2K longer than majority of niggas, motherfuckers have always rim ran and shot threes. Niggas was never pulling up for middies. I don't know what 2K you was playing where the meta was pull up midi, turn around jumper. That's never been 2K. Even back on 2K 7, 8, 9, and 10, niggas rim ran and shot threes. That was it. So I don't know how it simulated the downfall of the NBA. That's insane. It didn't just happen with 2K. There was never a point on 2K where niggas was playing NBA ball in any settings of park or rec. It's always, even back on crew, even back on whatever game modes you want to talk about, play now games, niggas always rim ran and shot threes. There never was a point where it changed in 2K. For the NBA, again, I don't know when the shift happened, Omar, with niggas knowing it's the pro game versus looking at it like rec ball, but at least in my experience, when I went to the barbershops, when I went to family gatherings and heard people talk about the game, my old heads talked about it like they was able to go out there and do that shit. Like they would comment on the game as if they were able to do better. That's always been a thing. I don't know when the shift happened. I don't know if there was a shift. I don't know when coaching changed to where people realized, oh no, this is a pro game. Maybe it was before our era where the shift happened. So when we grew up, we just grew up in people thinking it's easier, but I don't know.
Steph Curry would be my answer. So I think that, and this is the appeal to Steph Curry, but also the negative side effects. I agree that people would criticize the game and act as if you could do this, but I think that there's a lot of commentary that tries to oversimplify or dumb down the game or not understand the intricacies of what makes basketball different, what makes players different. It's the problem that I have with like awful coaching where he's like, and I'm trying to think of the center in this league today. Oh, it could be. I mean, it could be Gobert. Curry comes off the screen and Gobert, you've got to be there. You've got to be there. And I get that that's like the most ideal thing. But at the same time, we're taking away what makes Gobert so unique and special and trying to simplify it as, hey, if Steph Curry's there, just step up. Like if you just stepped up, that would solve basketball. That would solve all the issues and stuff like that. But I think Steph Curry has made it palatable because he is he looks more like a regular person. He does something that regular people can do, shoot threes. But like I was telling Bsolz on the phone earlier, people can't even really shoot. People think that you can shoot a lot of threes like the way that Curry does it, but they don't even know what that really actually even means. They don't know what an NBA three is. They can't even get an NBA three. They can't even get a ball shot from the NBA three-point line to touch the rim, let alone go in at like a 40% clip over the span of like 5 seasons straight.
Type shit. Nah, yeah. I think when we're talking about 2K essentially like being the domino for the NBA's downfall, I think that's a little ridiculous because and this may somewhat disagree with Damo here, but I think we both pretty much relatively have the same take overall. I think people who play 2K are kind of like people who imitate what they're seeing in the NBA. So when you see Carmelo doing triple threats, niggas get on 2K and they want to be like Melo, or whatever the fuck. Like, I think the boom in the 3-point shot definitely took place around when Steph Curry was out there tweening it up from full court or whatever. But and even then, there were some metas where you want to talk about like the 6'1 shot, 6'2 shot creators or whatever the fuck. Sure, in like 2K19, maybe there were some people that were still shooting mid ranges, but for the most part, yeah, I think the issue is people were imitating the players, not the other way around. I don't think it was like in 2K10, people with Kobe Bryant were strictly only shooting threes and dunks. I think there was a lot of people who were just copying Kobe just because they want to copy Kobe or copy I don't fucking know, KG just because you want to copy KG. However, when you get to like 2020 when you get to like 2K20 per se, now it is all right. Well, who has the 73 ball? All right, let me work on that jump shot. All right, it's jump shot's ass. So I think this is a very weird argument to make there. I don't know if that's necessarily still on topic or not, but I think this is like.
But you know, well, so I guess the counter to that would be because it is a simulation game, you could really run whatever you will want to in the game. So you don't think that there was somebody who, I guess not in its origins of 2K, but tried to push 3-point shooting to the maximum degree. Like, I think that I think back when we played 2K or any simulation video game, especially sports related, back in like the earlier days, and this might be relevant to me and Damo, but back in the earlier days, we always tried to push things to the extreme because you could. Like, you might have only blitzed. Or you might have only threw bomb passes.
Only Hail Marys and shit.
Yeah, only
shit.
four verts, things like that. Yeah,
Only
it was like,
screens.
I remember playing NBA Live and shit, right? Like 06, 05, or not 05. Didn't really give a fuck about that. But I was like on 06 and 07, things like that. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm getting at. I don't see the lane or avenue, especially during that time, because online gameplay wasn't really out. So when you invited somebody over, the odds of your friend in person being an asshole and only shooting threes is kind of seldom, at least for the friends that I had. So when niggas picked Tracy McGrady or when niggas picked Dwayne Wade, they played like Tracy McGrady and Dwayne Wade, if that makes sense. So I just don't think that it was like I don't think it was like a
I ain't
thing.
gonna lie, you got it good.
Yeah, there was some people obviously that try to exploit things in games, but I think that another thing is for the longest time, 2K didn't even have absolutes go in. So for the longest time, you could time the jump shot perfectly per se, and it wasn't an automatic green. It didn't automatically go in. So
Even greens missed. So
I don't think at any moment in time, if there even was online gameplay, that niggas meta per se was to just chuck threes over and over and over again. There were some crayon eaters, but. No.
Can I ask how often? I mean, you talked about your friends coming over and playing. How often did you play against older relatives or older people at that time?
I definitely played Unks. My cousin, I couldn't beat that nigga till I grew up. That nigga was undefeated.
But my thing is, when I played my older cousins and uncles and whatever it was, aunties, boyfriends, those would be the niggas spamming threes. Like niggas my age.
There were some niggas that for sure.
But what I'm saying, majority of the older niggas that were good at the game, that were deemed good, them niggas were rim running. Them niggas trying to dunk everything that they could with whoever could dunk. So I take, for example, NBA 2K7. I had an older cousin who only used the Heat. That nigga only dunked with Shaq and Dwayne Wade. Ran to the rim every time, Shaq, Dwayne Wade. The only time that nigga would do something else is if he's shooting with whatever shooter is on the Heat. That was the only way he played. Majority of the older people I played at that time, stepdad, cousin, uncle, whoever, they all did the same shit, which was whoever the OP team was or good players were, because they were older and they knew, they would spam those players, but they're not playing like them. They're doing what is most effective for them, which is, I'm going to keep dunking on it. I'm going to keep shooting the ball.
And I want to add before Bsolz go, even I remember playing football, and it's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, more true to how football is today. Like my uncles and stuff like that, older brother, cousin, like they would even go as far as to picking a team that had certain offensive weapons but had an immobile quarterback, putting the backup in because the backup was a little bit more mobile, and exploiting the game in that way. Like especially like 04, 05 Madden with Vic and McNabb, and then as Vince Young comes in, like they were exploiting the cheese that was going in there. But even again, as we continue to go down the line, they would just, let me sub this person out, put this person in because I know I can get at least this one cheese off. Such and such receiver has 99 speed, so even if his catch is lower, I can at least make him beat the coverage and all this other stuff. And definitely happened the same thing in 2K because I was killing my cousin. Same shit in 2K. The Knicks roster in like 2011, 2012, 2K12, 2K11, you switch out that lineup, put Shumpert and JR and Flight White and Melo and
with
Jason Kidd, and with Tyson, and it's nothing but we getting it, the catch, the little lob thing up court and throwing lobs half court. You do whatever cheese that we're talking about. But then also on the flip side of that, if the meta would be threes, I would do the same thing. I did the same thing last year with the Mavericks on 2K. But I know Bsolz has, because he was telling me that we should have studied 2K's downfall to look for the NBA. So I want to hear what Bsolz has to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, it may actually be the reverse. I'm wondering a couple of things here. One, and these are gonna sound like stupid ass questions, but fuck it. Do y'all think 2K has influenced the game and how it's been played in real life to any degree at all, or is it it's video games? There's no correlation.
I think for the most part, no. The only thing is perhaps how the fans will start to appreciate certain things. So like when y'all are naming, your characters, whatever, and this is what I was saying, there's obviously a matter of time here, because like Terrence Ross, for example, is probably some people's 2K GOAT. So, and all that nigga did was dunk and shoot threes. But when we're talking about the game affecting the game affecting the actual product, I think it was always just like, this player, because you could look at Terrence Ross at that point in time, was like, this nigga only dunks and only shoots threes. So I think it wasn't necessarily the game influencing the my bad, the video game influencing the game of basketball. That's kind of tough to say because they're both games.
I would say I'm saying no. If anything, real life influenced the game. The mid 2000s, no one gave a fuck about efficiency. It was just volume. And that's how niggas played the game. Niggas chuck shots. Niggas didn't give a fuck about their 3-point percentage. They were just chucking shots to get the most threes up. At a certain point, efficiency became a thing because of advanced analytics. So then niggas on 2K started to care about their efficiency. So they didn't stop shooting threes. They just tried to find the best way to be the most efficient shooting threes. What's the best jump shot? What's the easiest time jump shot? What's the best threshold for my three? What's the best takeover for my three? All that extra shit. And for the people that are naysaying in the chat about, no, man, them old games weren't like that, go right now. Well, not right now, we in the pod, but go in your free time and look up 2K11 gameplay, 2K12 gameplay, 2K3. Go look up the gameplay, how niggas was playing back then. It is available to you. Watch how they played, my nigga. Niggas was not out there unless they were doing a special video or trying to be Kobe. Niggas was not out here post fading for real. Niggas was post fading to spam because it was broken, but niggas was not efficiently pulling up mid ranges. Niggas was dead ass. I'm doing what's cheesy on the game. No, don't look at fucking Chris Smooth, nigga. Go look at niggas playing Play Now. Don't look at Chris Smooth.
It depends what we talking about.
Different perspective. I think simulations and math go hand in hand. So not necessarily what we were looking at or whatever the case may be, but what the decision makers and powers that be, and ultimately the players that were going to end up being on that level, what they were doing. I think it without a shadow of a doubt influenced how they played in real life, and then also what they coached in real life, because it's a simulation game. So if you have numbers and theories, I have my math in front of me, but then I can also simulate it.
I think that's essentially what I'm getting at. Is I feel like 2K is the way that it is because it's a video game. You can create whatever player you want. So I'm specifically talking about Park here or Rec. You can create whatever player you want. And typically, this is a player that can do a bunch of different things, and you're not just stuck to a role. You're not just a corner sitter. You're not just a rebounder. You're not all these different things. And the reason, and because of that, the meta in 2K now is you better be able to do a bunch of different things It's going to be a lot of 5 out. And I feel like the real game advancing the way that it has, where every position does require versatility, does require shooting, does require on-ball skills, is a direct reflection of like what 2K is now and how that like translates to what real basketball is. So.
Well, I disagree because with 2K, I mean, unless we're talking, and I'm talking about what's considered competitive or niggas that are playing the game seriously, it's not about versatility with your big. It's actually about playing a role. So it actually changed. At first, it was about building a my player that can just do everything. You're a 99, you can do everything on the court. Slowly but surely, it has turned into what the real NBA is, which is, all right, there might be one guy that can do everything, but a lot of comp teams, their big is doing one of two things. They have a corner center that's going to be a lock. They have distinguished roles now. So if you're playing rec or pro-am now, everybody's not fucking 5 out demon. You can do everything. Niggas is, somebody said in the chat, niggas is a popper. You have a big, that's a popper. You gonna set a screen, pop, get a rebound. That's it. Like, he's not gonna be able to get the ball on ISO and get a score. You got a guard that can only score if he's coming off of one way or abusing something. He's not gonna be able to slow the tempo down, break down the offense, and do whatever or do some other shit. He has a specific way he has to score. Your corner sitter is a corner sitter. If he's out of that role, he's playing out of his build.
But I think the way that I would at least look at this is, if you had a basketball theory, how would you test it? This is a genuine question to everybody. If you had a basketball theory about play style, team building, how would you go about testing it?
Play style or team building? How would I go about testing that?
I mean, I guess theoretically a game, if that's what you're getting at, but I would say more so in practice. If I was an actual coach, I'd test them in practice.
But you couldn't. So what's the team what's the worst team in the league? We're the Wizards management. They say, yo, let's keep it a buck. We'll try something a little bit differently. We want y'all to take over the Wizards. We're going to commit to y'all for the next 10 years. We want y'all to figure out how to fix the Wizards or whatever the case may be. You can do whatever you want to do.
I'm not gonna lie. If our first move is to load up 2K, yeah, them niggas are cooked.
No. Just all right. So we look at what we got. We look at who's coming in the pipeline. We take in everything into that we have in our wheelhouse, and then we come up with a concept. What would you do to test that theory, that theory that we've come up with?
I feel like a lot of these teams just straight up raw dog.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I don't think they load up 2K.
What would y'all do?
Well, you're not going. Well, for me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm throwing a team like the Wizards, especially. I'm sacrificing. So I'm gonna be like, all right, look, I want to try this. If we lose, we already suck. Go out there. Let's see if this happens. I'm trial and error. So,
but I'm going on the game. I'm going on the game.
Yeah.
If I have a philosophy that I think will work, if I'm like, man, I know for a fact the Lakers just need a solid 5. Man, fuck this. Rob Pelinka can't do it. I'm booting up 2K and I'm trading for JV for fucking Gabe Vincent and I'm turning trade over right on. I think that's what I'm getting at is that, all right, you take us to the past a little bit. We're talking about the mid 2000s or whatever, and somebody has a theory. The Magic have a theory. You know what? If we can get a ball handler who's 6'8", we get another ball handler that's 6'4", 5. We get a small power forward and make him the size of like a small forward, and then just have this is my theory as to how to build around the white, this center that can do this, then a third. From my perspective, we got 2 ways to test this. I can do this on a smaller scale. So I go to this little league team, look for players, try to scout it out that way, assemble me a team like this. Or I could put this in the best simulator that I have and just see what some of the outcomes are, play with the sliders, say, hey, what if we try to increase shooting on this level? What if we try to increase dribbling on what if we try to increase these things at this level and then apply those in the real world and see what happens? I think the simulation will be the best way to go about doing it.
Suppose so.
My first option isn't just loading up the game.
Yeah, I guess agree to disagree. I wouldn't necessarily.
So how would y'all do it then, though? I mean, as the people that you actually are, how would you test the basketball theory that you have? You just wouldn't test it at that point, right?
How are you
practicing? If you have a team building strategy, how are you going to? You can't practice that.
Well, again, basketball has been ran prior to the video gaming, so I would do it the way that they did, or you just all shots, good shots. But I wouldn't necessarily. I get what you're saying. How would you like imagine, tested, vision train the hypothetical LeBron or whatever guard or whatever big you need on your team? But then why would I then be like, oh, the way I do it on 2K is a W? 2K is like bullshit, so I wouldn't necessarily test it that way either. But maybe I'm viewing it from the standpoint that 2K is, a bullshit game in the sense of you just put anybody there and at any moment in time you're gonna start winning. So I personally just don't see the vision of, all right, bro, I want to know what happens if we traded Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect for Trae Young. Let's try it in 2K and see how many wins they get. I would take that with a grain of salt.
I feel you, but if you had a lot, like right now, like screw being back in 2005, right now, if you felt, I'm not gonna lie, genuinely think that if niggas ran more post ups or niggas did whatever differently, I have a different philosophy for how to run an efficient offense. I doubt y'all are going to your local basketball courts and putting a team of niggas together and being like, all right,
but
bet,
like I said,
but hold on. Let's say that is your theory. How would you even test that in 2K? You gonna run CPU versus CPU? You gonna control the players yourself? Like, how would you do it?
I mean, you don't want to know what the fuck I be doing. I'm in year 5 or 6 of my Lakers rebuild. No, but I play every playoffs, and that's what I would do though. If I have a theory, I'm gonna actually play it though. Yeah. So
time out. So this is where I'm like, this is why I just disagree. So you're saying you would test your theory. Let's say you thought, boom, the Lakers need post scoring. Your theory would then be to trade for a post scorer and then go into the game while using said post score and graining up. I don't think that's necessarily.
Or now I'm about to be
anything.
Or now I'm about to be a super nerd. Or I'm going to player tendencies. I'm gonna turn all his post fade and shit, post scoring up, turn the touches up, and therefore skew it to where this nigga's gonna get a lot of touches in the post if I am simming.
Yeah, that's what I don't.
So again, you're gonna test CPU versus CPU.
Yeah, what I say.
It would be CPU. Again, this is, and I'm really surprised that Bsolz has this standpoint, this anti-standpoint, only because like this is how anybody simulates anything in any world. Like they have their numbers, they have their other data, they put in their variables, they put in everything into a simulator, and it spits out an outcome. Now, I'm not saying like this is all right. Damo just did that. He comes to me and says, yo, Omar, I'm head GM. He's assistant GM. Yo, Omar, I ran up the 2028 season and we won 3 chips. Go ahead and sign Jalil Okafor, gang. We did it, right? Not saying that that's like the definitive answer, but saying, hey, this is a part of all of my testing and this is the outcomes that we get. Mind you, this would exist in any other realm. Like that's how these coaches go from high school to college to pros, is that they have this theory, they test it out on this level, then they bring it to a different level, they test it out for X amount of years on this level, and then somebody sees that they have all this data and then they test it out on this level. Now this is one that's just a different level of simulation. The other one's just a video game that can simulate the best way we can without, okay, we're going to spend 10 years, watch this guy build a program over here, see if his theories work, his player development, all this stuff works, and then we'll bring it up to the pro level.
It's the best we got right now. I agree, but is it viable to actually test out real theories? In my opinion, no. I don't know if y'all have seen CPU versus CPU play before. It is not close to how real basketball is being played.
Bsolz, are you planning to coach anytime in your life?
No.
Sage, are you planning to be a coach anytime in your life?
No, but the whole
that's
hypothetical
the only
was
way y'all have. That's the theory. There's no other. There's no other option.
So what kind of hypothetical is this? Where essentially we're going to be tasked of coaching and GMing the Wizards, but then we won't ever realistically coach and GM the Wizards. And then hold on. Before you go, I just want to say like this idea just is so janky to me, because we can take this to Madden, for example, and you're telling me that a coach, rather than just playing the backup in practice who is quicker, if they're like, oh, damn, I think we need a mobile quarterback, instead of finding a guy who is more mobile, maybe running a couple sets in practice and seeing what happens with just the amount of mobility and being like, damn, what if he was more accurate? Just boot up Madden and just say, all right, I'm going to just up his speed to 99.
No. Sage. No. We're talking about us, the average individual, normal everyday people. How will we test a theory we have about a sport? We aren't coaches unless we are about. If you have a theory about something with basketball, if you have a philosophy about team building or how the game should be played, us Sage, Souls, Omar Damo, unless we are either A, going to start coaching for this team building theory to work. The only option we have is 2K. Unless you're going to go to the park, you're going to handpick 5 niggas and try to coach them the way you want to coach in the league. That's not realistic.
I got it.
What does that even ultimately prove then? But okay, go ahead.
I got it, because this is, and we're kind of off of it. But when you go to pilot school, what is like? Do you not simulate flying?
Flight
planes?
simulation is vastly different than NBA 2K.
But do you simulate flying planes?
Sure.
Now,
simulate flying.
We can agree that it's not the end all be all, but until you can physically get into a plane, other than talking about it theoretically, is that not the best way to test out?
Sure, but again, flight simulation is vastly different than NBA 2K. I don't know how else to.
What's the difference?
The difference is 2K is a bad simulator of real basketball. That's the difference.
What are we talking about? Like it's just so many different levels of how the game is coded. It's wired.
Do y'all think 2K is like the most realistic thing ever now? Like what the fuck is going on?
It's the most realistic simulation for basketball that we have access to.
That's what I'm saying, Dama. That's why I said earlier it's the best thing we got, but it's not good enough to test out an actual basketball theory and make conclusions off of it. That's what I'm saying.
In a flight simulator, you're flying the plane. So again, when I say in 2K, you going CPU, turn up tendencies and sliders, that's not the same because you're sitting there watching AI play AI. It's kind of just being like, okay, bet I just go ask Chat GPT. And the most weirdest part of this conversation is, again, in a flight simulator, you have the essential steps towards actually flying a plane. In this situation, you're crutching the argument, or the crutch of your argument is, oh, but you can't actually go and practice and work with the players. You can't do anything like that. So I guess you can only play 2K, but a flight simulator, again, you are only in there if you're trying to fly.
You're not always flying the plane in a flight simulator. And if
or
somebody
space
says,
or whatever, but at the end of the what are you doing in a flight simulator? You're not simulating flight?
No, you're simulating flight, but you're not always flying the plane in a flight simulator. There are different levels and different plane shit, but you watch it. Like that's one of the steps. You're watching it. But the point is, this is the best way that we have to simulate flight. So if 2K or Madden is the best way to simulate theories and hypotheses, just like with any other theory or hypothesis simulation. I mean, simulators exist before this. Like this isn't the first conversation, but ultimately, what it was about was, because that wasn't even the crux of the conversation. I didn't think we was gonna get stuck there.
Yeah, I guess we'll disagree.
The point is, if people are looking at these things and thinking this is just the easiest way to do this, if people are thinking this is the way to go about doing this, what is separating them from the actual game and understanding the nuances of the game? And that's why my whole philosophy of like awful coaching being bad for the game is what it is because people think that what he's saying is just the way to go about doing it, because there's no real separation from the game.
I disagree.
My bad. I just how y'all think Tony Stark figured out time travel?
My
God. You don't think that there's a level of, I don't know, dishonest conversation about basketball and the way that it's being played? I watched the clip of KG talk about how he was walking past the Lifetime Fitness and a dude told him, yo, KG, I'll come and bust your ass. And then he went in there and KG busted his ass or whatever the case may be and came back. But you don't think that level of disconnect between how much more advanced basketball athletes are from the general population has shrunk than later years?
I do think within the NBA space specifically, like creators are just spamming because they want to. The content has evolved. We're in a better space in sports content creation. Like they're just spamming up, like showing footage on the screen to let people know that they know what they're talking about. See, I'm analyzing game footage. I'm not just talking out my ass. That doesn't necessarily mean you're analyzing the game right. You know what I'm saying? So, type shit.
I think, you know what? This is what we're going to do. Because I think people are actually feeling some type of way about this.
About the simulation shit?
We're gonna open up the floor.
I didn't think it was that hard.
That was stuck on that.
I didn't think it was that.
No, I am. It seemed very
just think-
cut forward and dry about us average people. There is a very limited resource we have to test basketball theories. And by basketball theories, I don't mean, oh, if I shoot the ball closer, it goes in. I mean actual philosophies of basketball. There is a limited resource we have. 2K, there's only one way you can do it unless, again, you are going to go coach people. There's no other
try
way to
it
do
out
it.
and try it out when you coach. If I had a theory about the impact of a marble being rolled down a hill, and the only way that I could do it is literally calculate speed, distance, height of the hill, all this other stuff, and then put it in a simulator. Sure, the best way to do it will be taking that marble on that exact same hill and rolling it down there. But the best thing that I could do, if I don't have those things, is by putting the data into a machine and simulating it.
Just don't get in the lab if you don't got the right tools.
Hey, gang.
I'm gatekeeping. Fuck it.
I ain't gonna
You
cap.
trying to cut a rock with a fucking knife and talking about, oh, this is the best thing I got. Like, what the fuck?
But what's killing me? What's killing me is
talking about then.
everyone is upset about, oh man, 2K is so unrealistic though, because I seen somebody earlier, Cam Reddish will drop 60. Nigga, Matt Flynn dropped 50 last year. Niggas will sim 2K. Oh, but there's this unrealistic, niggas will have unrealistic shooting splits. In the next season, somebody has an unrealistic shooting split. So is it that crazy? It's just not giving you the right people. It'll say Cam Reddish has a
Join the link. Join the link to
percentage.
join the
And
disagreement.
you'll be like, oh man, there's no way Cam Reddish do it. But then next season comes around and Tony Snell had that. Then it's like, oh, I guess.
I'm just appalled at how accurate y'all think NBA 2K really is.
That's what I'm saying. That's my
No one thinks it's accurate.
Nobody
That's
thinks it's
kinda like-
accurate.
Yeah,
I think that
No one said it was accurate, and y'all are thinking too deep about it. No one is saying it is a 1-for-1 comparison. All I'm saying, I'm not gonna say we. Niggas just said
we're
think
on
it's
the
accurate.
same page. We don't
I'm
think it's
just
1-for-1, 1-for-2, 1-for-3,
Nothing.
1 for.
But
We don't
it's
say
the
that.
best. That's the best thing we have access to. If we're not going to coach, Bsolz and Sage, y'all already said y'all have no aspirations of coaching. So if y'all have a basketball philosophy you want to test as in a team setting, team building, development, a structure of offense, anything like that, philosophy for defense, the only ways y'all can test that is on 2K.
All right. I've been said agree to disagree, but y'all going to drag it for 21
Where's the
minutes?
disagreement? Where are you testing it at?
All right, this
All
is
right, so this is my thing.
All right, go
if
ahead.
someone offered me, as you guys said, a 10-year contract to fix the Washington Wizards, my first answer is not to boot up NBA 2K. I don't know how else I need to say that.
Absolutely fair.
And if the argument is I have this responsibility, but simultaneously cannot go to practice and see my players, okay. So and then on top of that, I can't see the players, but then I can't even perhaps simulate it with like unskilled or worse or level talents in the rec or ourselves, even like that. I cannot use real people. So I have to GM the Wizards, but I can't use in any way, shape, or form actual humans. I guess at that point, sure, I would use Chat GPT and or NBA 2K.
And now watch this. Sage, you don't got a contract with the Wizards. It's not a 10-year contract.
So we're changing the whole episode.
No one's changing nothing. You wake up. Hold on. You're streaming. No.
Yo, I'm getting
wait.
gaslit.
Hold on.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Boot up a stream and a nigga donates and says, "Hey yo, Grandmaster Hokage Sage, how would you fix the Wizards? What would you do? Whatever philosophy. Hold on. Whatever theory you have on fixing the Wizards, as of tomorrow, with no contract, if you have a theory and that nigga says, how you gonna see if that works? What would you do, Sage?
What do you mean? Like, how do I see if that works? Hey, hopefully get a trade. I wouldn't be like, oh, word bet, I'm gonna load up NBA 2K.
You play 2K, but I would definitely preface on some take it with a fucking grain of salt because it's 2K.
My nigga, we like me and Bsolz literally for like a year have done the 2K rebuild shit. Sure, we know the settings that you can turn on and shit like that, but the game just does not. It doesn't even remotely feel like you're watching a real basketball game unless you're like 90 and you walk by and you're like, oh shit, oh the game on. It doesn't.
But I think
whatever y'all got.
How did I change it?
Wait. Let me. I'm gonna start bringing people up. But I think what we're missing is if my theory is because I'm not trying to win a championship, do all this other stuff. I got the Hawks. I'm trying to be better. What if I think that Trae Young needs defenders around him of this length, and that'll help us raise our team defense. Okay, let me get people with the defensive profile of X, Y, and Z, and let me put them on the team, right? Then we see. Now, I'm not saying this is going to take us from 23-1 on defense. If we go from 23 to 24, then this will help me come to a conclusion that states, hey, we need to get better wing defenders around Trae Young. But let's bring people up.
No. So you're the GM, right? Real quick. So you're the GM. I'm the owner. You knock on my door. What do you say? You test it out on 2K?
I tell you that, hey, you trust me as your analytical guy. These are my means of research. I don't even really give you all that because you really don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did research, and my research concludes that if we get a 6'8" guy with this handle, with this shooting ability, we get a 6'9" guy with this handle, we get these 3 guys right here with these abilities. This is what that looks like. You probably asked me, okay, who are those guys? How can we go get them? I've put names to those guys that have fit the simulation criteria that I put into the simulator, and then we go from there. Very rarely are you going to ask me, well, how did you test this? But even if you did, I would tell you the plethora of ways that I tested this theory. I looked at this film, that film, this film, our numbers from this year, and I simulated it in 2K. Now, if you're going to sit there and laugh my idea out of the room because my final response was, I also put it in 2K, fine. That's perfectly fine.
Okay, that's a completely whole different. All right, bro.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
That's what I said originally. Just don't rely on 2K. That's my thing.
That's what we said. That's what we said. But okay, all right.
That is not.
Holla, how you doing?
All right, what's good? I know my camera's lagging. I just got one question. How accurate do you think the information that you're going to get from 2K is going to be?
I don't know, a fraction of a percent.
Do you think you would have a better breakdown of information for GM if you drew up stuff like awful coach? If you were like, hey, this defender would be good around Trae Young. Look, this is how this defender seals. This is how this person sealed this person. They're more effective at sealing these picks. We need to go get somebody like that.
If that's what does it for him, which I don't even think that's how it works now, to be honest with you. I watched Moneyball recently. If that's how it works, then that nigga needs to get fired. But it quite possibly could. For a team like the Washington Wizards, I think it quite possibly could. I think for teams that are doing better, like the Boston Celtics, I don't think that that's how they operate.
Do you think 2K will help them operate?
To be honest with you, yes.
I just think there's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man.
Okay.
Vader, how you doing?
I'm chilling, man. Look, all right, so this how I see it. I agree with both sides because of the disconnect. And in my opinion, the disconnect is for Damo and Omar, yes, in everybody's current situation, the most reliable and easiest way to simulate some basketball shit is using 2K. But as for Sage and Bsolz, it's like the other dude said who just came up here before me. How accurate is that information going to be? And I think that's the disconnect between why Sage was like, I'll just agree to disagree. But I think both sides are valid because it's like, what else the fuck are you supposed to do? But at the same time, I mean, we know it's a fucking video game, so what to do type shit.
My only rebuttal would be, at what point did anybody up here say anything about it being accurate? I thought the original question was, how would us people, and that's why I even preference and ask, are you talking about us individually? How would we test basketball philosophies that we have? It would be 2K. It is not about it being the most accurate. It's not about, I don't know how the fuck we got to actually being GMs of teams. I just thought, at least when I interpreted the question, how would you, Damo, test a basketball philosophy? I would have to do 2K.
We got to being GMs of teams when it was presented, okay, you're tasked with GMing the Wizards for 10 years. Perfect.
You brought that up.
No,
No
I brought
one
that up.
told.
I brought that up.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yes,
I could have swore you brought that up. I didn't know he brought that up.
I brought that up.
All right,
But
Damo,
I think
so what prompted that question? Because we didn't just ask that question in the
That's
vacuum.
what I'm like, yo. What
to try to put it in a real world situation, because I would want to know what y'all would really do in that situation. Now we kind of got to it because what I agree with what Sage said. I think it's a multifaceted answer. I wanted to see if part of your test would be, okay, I'm also going to put this in this simulator. Because my answer would have been, I got 10 years. Oh shit. I got a G League that I could possibly do this through. I got a community college team that I could sponsor that we could possibly put this through. I could see, what is that, 2 years or 2 cycles of like freshman going to senior in 10 years. So I could definitely test out like recruiting, getting people in a team, going through this whole process and doing that for 2 straight years, building a whole program on that end. I get a youth team. I could do all that and I could do 2K. That's exactly what I would have did. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now I disagree with this nigga. If I'm
Also-
giving that,
And I also said, do the 2K sim, just take it with a grain of salt.
I'm about
I
to
said
say,
the exact same thing.
I agree with. I agree, and we okay. So at this point, we're saying the same things. We're saying the same things.
Thank
would
you.
never-
Oh my
Jesus.
God. Thank you.
Stop, because that's not what was being said earlier. Because when we talked about when y'all were harping on the accuracy, that's when me and Damo were saying nobody's saying that it's the most accurate thing in the world.
And we were like, okay, but I don't see the point in doing it because it's not accurate. And Bsolz was like, I mean, I guess, but take it with a grain of salt. And y'all niggas was like, no.
The
bro,
conversation
you're-
stemmed from how does 2K translate to real life? You can't just ask the question in a vacuum and act like it doesn't imply anything. What the
Can
fuck?
I just say?
This is
I'm
crazy.
arguing from the standpoint of only, hey, what resources we actually have at the moment. I was
And that's
not
true too,
arguing.
Damo. That's
I'm
true
about to say, I'm not arguing from the standpoint of actually being the GM of said
Sorry,
team,
Vader.
actually having
wait.
the resources. If I actually had the resources, I would never touch 2K. If I actually was a coach of a team and had resources of a professional team, college team, whatever it was, I would never use 2K. I would literally use real world situations.
Now
Never.
I asked the first question. Damo's right. I asked the first question of like, what would you do if you had a basketball theory right now? When I said that,
That's where I was stuck.
niggas
That's
was
where I was
like,
stuck at.
yeah, niggas was like, so then I tried to, all right, you know what? Let me further it, I guess, to make it just a little bit
And that's
simpler
where my
for people to
disconnect was,
understand.
right there. That's where I understood the first question. I didn't know. I didn't
I didn't
process.
think it was that crazy either.
I didn't even process that there needed to be a second question
I
because
tried to double. My bad, brother.
That's my fault. I'm arguing my own battle. This is crazy.
Oh, Damo, I was just gonna say, what if I know you said nobody said accurate. I said the dude who came up here before me said accurate, but my only question to your rebuttal would be whether how big or small the percentage is, if not doing a simulation for accuracy, then what's the point of doing a simulation?
Because again, and I'm taking it from the perspective of me being the Damo I am, not I get the keys to whatever team. That is the only resource I have outside of actually going to coach or going like actually real life going onto a court and coaching niggas the way I would want. The only resource I have is going on 2K. And I know a lot of people are saying it's inaccurate. You don't have, as So said, that's the best shit we got as of right now that we could put our hands on. That's just what I would use.
Now they might got some other shit though. And I will say to you,
Say
Vader.
the second part. Now let me.
I will say this, Vader. I will say this to you, Vader. Every test that you're able to do, and again, this is science. So like that's why I'm super surprised that Bsolz is on this side.
Never mind.
No, listen. That's why I said that. We understand now. Relax. But everything that you're going to do is only going to give you a fraction of a percent of accuracy. You can only do math so much back there without it being like so accurate. It won't be accurate. It will not be accurate. Every test that you put it through without doing the actual shit is not going to be accurate. And to be honest with you, they're all probably on the same level of accuracy.
Okay, so this is a bit like specific, but because my mind went straight towards like a defensive scheme. If you wanted to try some shit out, how would you try out like a 1-3-1, but you only want to trap niggas in the corner on 2K? Unless you got 10 niggas on the sticks and y'all all playing together.
Is that a limit? I don't know if that's I don't know personally. Is that a limitation of 2K simulations?
I don't know either. That's what I was asking.
From what I know, yeah, there's only X amount of defenses you can run in terms of like going on my league and playing a 5v5 setting. There's only a limited amount of defenses you can run. But, and here's my nerd shit, you go on them defensive settings and start tweaking shit, and you actually look at the playbooks and do all this. You gotta do a bunch of extra shit. You can come up with something. It might not be necessarily a 1-3-1 exactly. If you want to do that exactly, then yeah, you will have to fucking go play rec. Like you can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit
2K
specific,
would have to
but
be
that's about
freelance
it.
to the point where you can add plays, you can customize plays and things like that for even me to remotely see it in this conversation personally.
But even with that being said, simulations have limitations. Like your calculator has a limitation. All simulated things have limitations unless you physically do it. So we understand that going into anything, race car simulations, truck driving, because in order to get your CDL, you got to simulate on the truck. There are limitations that don't factor in every single variable. So all of these things are going to have limitations to them. You just use it as a tool or a resource, just like you would use anything else.
Valid.
Hey, Chad, somebody send me that clip of Asia talking about us. If that's real, I want to see that.
I'm dead.
I don't think it's real.
Is it not? Did
Apparently
I
he
get boss?
reacted to our. I don't know if it's the short or the
player comparisons comparing creators
Who reacted to us? Wow.
Agent. Apparently,
shit.
I don't know. That's what I seen in the chat. Someone said it. I was like, shit. If it's true, send it.
Now, with that being said,
I want to see.
dang, it's crazy. What we're not going to simulate is our predictions on Prize Picks. I'm gonna do them for real.
Yeah. No models. All right. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this podcast. Let's Keep It a Buck's favorite way to play daily fantasy sports. It is a great app, very intuitive app. They got a bunch of different stats, teams, sports within the app. And essentially, long story short, if you guys know ball, you guys can win some money. We're gonna show you guys how to make some picks today. All right. Here is my screen. Need some help here, guys. Bam Adebayo, 22.5 points. Can he get more or less than 22?
Who they playing?
Points? The Pacers.
More.
Isn't there a way to see their last couple?
I believe this is like a live thing.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
We'll pick more. You can.
All right.
Yeah, I would say more for that one.
And then go to one. Yeah.
Let's go to let's see. Steph Curry versus the 76ers.
22
This is how his
points.
last five has looked.
So you can take in the data and make an estimate, a simulation a little bit. Okay. Versus the
some more guns,
76ers, I'd probably go more.
Been on a cold streak though. But
It's okay. He's due for one. A
He's
heater.
due for a good one.
wait, what's going on here? All right, we might have to replace that last one. Tyrese Maxey, more or less 24 points.
Steph Curry guarding him more.
All right, let's go ahead and put $5 on this entry right here. Click submit lineup, and boom, that is how you make a lineup on Prize Picks. All right, and thanks to our friends over at Prize Picks. If you guys use code LKIAB, you guys can get $50 instantly once you play $5 in lineups. Once again, that is $50 once you play $5 in lineups. And shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this podcast.
Thank you, Prize Picks.
It's crazy, man.
I was afraid to put the A up, so I didn't want to initiate a gang sign. I'm
I
sorry.
hate simulations.
Crazy.
I want to play a video. Dang, we got to talk about Kai Cenat.
Yeah, we do. The
Let's
clips
see,
and
let's-
topics, by the way. If niggas care.
I say, do we though?
We could.
Oh, we still got to play Liangelo. Fucking hell. That's more important.
Whoa.
Liangelo Ball got a song, y'all.
Sweeping the nation. And it's only a snippet.
Wait. Sage hasn't heard it, right?
Nah.
How do you
Nah, he
think it
has not.
sounds like? If you were to relate it to an artist, Liangelo Ball makes a song. What do you think it sounds like?
Lonzo Ball.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't think. I don't even know what a snippet is, to be honest with you.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh, is it the one that he's playing on Neon Stream?
Yes.
No,
That
I
one.
don't.
You played it on Neon.
Okay, I could play the snippet.
You
I
can
could play the
also
snippet.
find like one of the 70,000 memes. Of
Yeah,
people
I don't know. All right, here we go. The hot new D'Angelo Ball.
You ready for some hot shit? Let's see.
Let this shit go. Whoa, whoa.
You ready for some hot shit?
Let's
fool?
see.
Now using Shamik Moore.
Yeah, what the hell was I
It's
looking
crazy.
at?
Using Shamik Moore is insane, y'all.
I mean, it sounded like something. I don't necessarily hate it. It was a sound. Whoa.
Now, let me ask
I
you.
don't have to say to that, man.
What was the first thing that came to your mind when you was listening to it? What did you envision?
Whoa. Unfortunately, maybe I'm a simple-minded man. That was one, and then two. Yo, what the fuck am I looking at? Why should Meek Moore going like this in the camera and shit? So I'm sorry if I wasn't artistically tapped in.
That nigga sound like Manny Fresh.
Oh.
That nigga was fresh out of 03.
Oh wow, there's more to it. There's more to the snippet.
Oh yeah, it's a longer
Dropping
snippet.
tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, he's actually dropping a song, but yeah, the snippet's longer. I want to throw my hat to the side like I'm T.I. back in the day, man. Like, hey, got me feeling different. Where the tall white tees at? I need
Leon
It
is
sound
screaming
like
in my ear right
early
now.
2000s type shit. It sounded like throwback.
Why you couldn't make West Coast music?
Sound like early 2000s. That is early 2000s.
Oh, my
what?
goodness.
Come on.
You bringing it back for real. Why
Sound like Nelly. Yes, like fucking Nelly. Yes. Yeah, Loki sounds like that nigga, bro.
Is he the worst? Well, I can't even say he's an NBA rapper. Is he the worst G League rapper ever?
Worse. That shit was heat.
I wouldn't even know how many G
I'm gonna mute it.
rapped.
That's a fire song, gang. I don't know
No,
what
it's
you're
not.
talking about. Yes, it is, bro.
Stop.
You don't want to put a tall white tee on with a headband to the side?
No, that's awful. That's
I need some
awful.
bathing apes with that shit, boy. I need K-Swiss. What?
Some bathing apes in K-Swiss.
Yeah.
Hate to get mad.
If K-Swiss isn't 2000 shoes, nigga, I don't know what we're talking about.
No,
Like,
I just the way that you're describing this. Do y'all think? Bsolz, you
Sarah?
think that song is good for real?
Yeah.
Do I think the song is good for real? I don't necessarily. I'm not like, oh my god, I can't wait for that to drop. But like, if it popped up on Twitter, I'd be like, oh, that's the Liangelo song. Whoa.
I'm watching the edits and I ain't
All right,
skipping them.
click on it.
So
where the bitches with the apple bottom jeans at? That's what we really need to talk about.
What?
first.
This nigga tripping.
We gotta go back, bro. That should take me back to a better
No,
time,
it-
bro.
This
That should take me
nigga
back
is
to a
not
better.
Whoa.
I need
a
spinners on my shit
pioneer
now.
of older
Now,
music.
Go.
now I need
This is a
spinners.
martyr. Like, no,
Bro, this is crazy. I need a
No,
box
bro.
Chevy with spinners on it now, bro. This is.
Nigga treating them like
This is
T-Pain
tight.
just dropped, bro. Fuck no.
I need the black. I need the right soldier on my shades type shit.
Hell no.
Sadamo, you are not that old. You aren't, and I don't know why you keep doing that because you are not that
I
old.
grew up in the 2000s. I don't know what niggas is talking
Omar, I
about.
thought you liked that, man.
No, that's. I think I think everybody having the
No.
availability to do. Stop.
That nigga said I'm 38. That shit whack.
I think everybody having the ability to do everything is actually not good for society. And I know that that's what Elliot is gonna get into, but
I hate.
no, I think I actually think it's disrespectful when like people dedicate their lives to some shit, and then somebody says, "Oh shit, I can do that." I mean, hell, I really think that's what's going on. Part of what's going on with the NBA is niggas, I could do that. Why won't they just step up? Why don't they just shoot more? Why won't they just, yo, stop, bro, stop, Liangelo, stop. Just because you can get into a booth doesn't mean you need to. Please go overseas and play basketball.
You can't make a song.
We should be not hearing from you. We should be seeing you play basketball. Please go overseas. Me and your brother is. Let me ask y'all this: What do y'all do when y'all brother doing some embarrassing shit, or sister?
I laugh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's just too much of a sibling thing, but I always think whenever my sibling does some stupid shit, I just laugh like all the time.
But what if they gonna bring it to you though? Like,
Honestly, I'm laughing until it affects me, and I know you think I'm coming out. But I really am laughing until I'm like, "Hey, that's not funny." Like, hey, whoa, cut that out. But like prior to, I really am laughing the whole fucking time. But I got they back, of course.
That one not doing nothing.
No. I was about to say sorry. Yeah, when my older stepsister was a senior and I was a sophomore, we were getting out of school, and she hopped in a car with 3 niggas and took off, and everybody looked at me. Whoa, you want to let your sister get down like that? Me, where's the bus? I do not care. Like, the fuck that got to do with me?
You crazy.
Now,
What
what if they do one of them? What if they do one of them old them edits that they got going on Twitter where it's like 2 screens, 2 frames, half of is her doing what she do, and then half of is a picture of you, and all the captions are Damo Upchurch's sister. Oh no. Damo Upchurch's sister has a wild night.
And you know what I'm gonna do? Not what these weird ass niggas on Twitch do, or not what these weird ass niggas on Kick do, which is feed into it. You know what I'm gonna say?
You gotta go boot up a stream?
Why the fuck would I boot up a stream? Why? Okay. I don't need that. Okay. I don't need that in my life.
So when you've been addressed before, you just haven't started a space or booted up a stream?
What does that have to do with a sibling embarrassing me?
You're being addressed on the timeline.
Addressed by who?
The timeline.
Feared Buck.
Feared Buck is
Clip
crazy.
season.
If I'm being addressed for shit I said, yeah, I'm booting up a stream. If niggas, even if I'm being addressed for some shit they got to do with some shit that's my business, yeah, I'm gonna boot up a stream. If I'm getting addressed because my sister is on some thottery, what the fuck do I need to address? Tell that bitch to boot up a stream. What are we talking about? She need to stream. I don't need to say shit. That's how you end up like Aiden Ross and niggas DMing you fucking OnlyFans links, nigga. That's what happens. I don't need that in my life.
I'm really not trying to clown Travis Hunter because we were talking about I was very much on too much.
They said Bsolz. They said it was me that was keeping this topic alive.
But look at back, man. It was funny.
Oh my!
It was just the way he was going about it, man. My bad, y'all.
Y'all don't even know her.
Yeah, his facial expressions and what he's saying is funny. I'll admit that.
People think it's me that be bringing up them topics, so I'm not feeding into that, Bsolz. That's not right. You need to stop. So
okay,
this is crazy.
I stopped.
He be laughing, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Shouts out to RPG Gamer for 999 says, "How do I unfreak my Twitter?" That's y'all, brother. Y'all start liking.
You gotta hit the do not recommend, bro.
Nah, you gotta make a new one, gang. You cooked, nigga. It's in your algorithm now.
They know what you are.
They know what you like. Oh, you want to recommend that?
The trick to the freak.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
If you can't even bring yourself to unfollow, you got bigger problems, buddy. God damn.
I want to follow the thotties, but I don't want to see them.
I'm saying.
I just want to know what they're doing.
Following Corinna and expecting her not to be on time.
I just want to hear her Dragon Ball hot take.
Talk about what you follow, Bsolz.
I just did.
Oh, okay. That's the only one?
Chill.
See, this is...
I did go on a mass unfollowing last year, so my timeline's clean.
Not Delicious Barbie.
I know.
I just live with the shit now. Like at this point, I tried the whole unfollow. Let's find a backup account. I tried it.
Let's have a real conversation as engaged niggas. Do you feel like, before you really, because, you ain't set them yet, but before you really lock in, you got to do that mass unfollowing and blocking and all that stuff like that?
I already did.
Hell no.
No, wow.
You know what's crazy? I think I did it in the beginning of our relationship, and then I followed them back, and then I unfollowed them again.
Ooh, Damo, I do want to let you know. I'm sorry. That tweet, that take that you had about what Miss Murray said.
No way she responded.
Well, she definitely responded. She responded a long time ago. I was gonna say Chalk agrees with you.
Take it down. I'm actively going on my phone.
Big Chalk, never the little one.
Y'all about to watch. Y'all about to watch in real time me denounce that shit right now.
Yeah.
Y'all about to watch
simulation.
You know,
Chalk DF, fuck with you for real.
nah.
Damo DF, bro.
Where's
ODF?
the chalk tweet? Where's
No.
Chalk tweet?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Nah,
I'm
nigga,
just.
don't tell me. Don't worry about it. Nah, buddy.
He said, "Hey, I ain't gonna lie."
That's your
I'm-
guy, Damo.
Yeah, he
Yo,
said.
y'all
He said.
niggas is bugging.
He said.
Y'all
I've been trying to get her
bugged
ass out of the community. Oh well, shit.
Nah, that's tough.
That's Damo's guy right there, bro. Chop.
Nah, let me go ahead and
Big
denounce
chop.
this shit immediately.
Y'all
Damo DF.
You still beefing all the way in 2025, brother?
Still beefing, nigga. I ain't never let up. Niggas has never got my DMs. Ever.
Okay, so y'all not you know what I'm saying? Y'all not saying fuck it. Y'all keeping it pushing. Whoever I'm following. Bsolz, because you did unfollowing, but you ain't unfollow everybody.
Nah, I did. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is it because it's the year of?
I'm gonna be honest. This
I don't
might
really
sound
need
wrong.
all that.
It wasn't really for her. I ain't gonna lie. I literally could not go on Twitter or Instagram in public. Like that was the main thing. Oh my God, they're just fucking pouring all over my timeline. Like especially at the airport. Like I can't even go on Twitter with like I don't know, man. Once you get in the plane too, it's close quarters. You're packed like sardines. Now I can't even open Twitter, man. Like,
If they looking, show them.
I ain't gonna lie. At first, it was like nah, I ain't doing none of that shit. Then my girl was like, you gotta unfollow all these bitches you actually have like an ability to talk to. I'm like, there's no way I'll ever have an ability to talk to these women. And then I got into a space with thick ass Daphne, and then exactly joined my space one time, and I was like, I actually do. I actually could put a shot up if I wanted to.
You could beat. Yeah.
I could put a shot up. I do gotta
You
unfollow
could
these bitches.
beat.
That's crazy.
that is our rule.
Right.
As long as I'm not following like locals, you don't care.
I promise you, thick ass Daphne is not a local. So the fact that I was in the space with her, I was like, damn, this shit moving too fast. I do gotta unfollow some people.
I just know my range.
One day I'm a
That's
gooner,
all.
the next day I'm on stage with her. Crazy.
Your range is around the basket.
Yeah, type shit.
Come on,
Rudy
brother. I
Gobert.
believe in you. I believe in you. Not
Take
even
a step
Rudy.
back.
Rudy's range is not around the basket.
That
Nigga
nigga
did.
misses dunks and layups.
Yeah, that one layup was crazy on the TL.
He's on fire.
Shouts out to Jo says, let's bring this back up. Who's getting in the back seat, your mom or your girl? Stop.
I hate you.
Me, I'll get in the backseat. Fuck it.
Stop.
Y'all driving.
I'm in the back.
So you know what? I'm not driving actually.
Shouts out to Tyler Pfeiffer for $10 says, for the simulation convo, both sides are true. It can be the best we have available, but the product asks, how many trades happen IRL but won't work in 2K? That's not a test if a simulation. Oh,
Well, to be fair to everyone here, that's kind of not the same. I'll be the
Not
first.
even kinda not.
Yeah. I'll be very fair. That's not the same. I agree with both sides have points, but like the trade thing isn't. It is no.
literally, it's the tendency to do something. If Steph Curry comes off of a screen butt ass naked open, and the tendency is to shoot a three, you're just building around that. Like this nigga talking about, are we selling hot dogs for $2? Like nobody. That's not what we're looking at for simulation purposes.
As a friend of the show said, he missed the point, but it's fine.
Oh shit. Shouts out to JKP for $10. I done follow all the freaks, but I'm just a chill guy who loves gooning.
Oh,
Wasn't that
Type
50?
shit.
Appreciate
Yeah, there
you,
was a
JK.
50.
There was.
I'm coming. Dang. Yeah. Shouts out to Abdallah Noor for gifting 5 subs.
You gotta change that Evie, my nigga. You gotta change that, bro. Please.
He freezed the frame too. That's crazy, bro.
your ass.
Shouts out to
Oh my god.
He's on fire.
What's that?
Damn, nigga. Where'd you find that bread?
Mystical for $49.99 says, shouts out to Damo because my girl gives me dome now. Unfortunately, I listened to Bsolz and cheated already. Hashtag L Fitsage.
It's a
did I say
t-shirt
to
and a
cheat?
do-rag, you bitch.
I'm glad I was able to get
Oh.
you. Yeah, my nigga. Pause if needed.
Wait, when? All right.
It's a t-shirt and a do-rag.
I don't know what's going on. We appreciate the $50. I don't know about any of that. That's kind of crazy.
How will nobody cop the plea?
Here you go. Here you go. Shout out to David
He's on
for
fire.
sending $5 Canadian. Says, how would y'all rank each biggest to least gooner?
Biggest to least.
Like load wise? That one
You're
muted.
muted.
I'm no Lord in 2.
Load wise?
What the?
No.
I don't think he's
lower?
talking about load, but
Oh.
even if we were talking about load,
I gotta be top 2
for
Load
load,
wise?
for Gooner.
Y'all,
Oh.
y'all, yeah,
I'm
y'all
not
got
saying
it.
it's
Not
low
low. I
conversation.
don't be saving it up. So
Next.
Yeah, that nigga's definitely one or two.
All right. Darius
You
Williams
figure it
sends
out.
$5
He's on
says,
fire.
hot take, simping works. It always works. You just need to know who to simp on.
If you have to simp on a specific person, that means it doesn't always work. What are we talking about?
the real load bin.
Yeah, wait a minute, Domo. Thank you. No shit. Yeah, it only works on specific people. That therefore means it does not always work. GG's.
Well, shouts out to Jake
He's on
Kinsey for
fire.
$5. Says, salute that boy got Shamit.
Salute is nuts. And then you put him on the bench.
Imagine she was eating a bowl of cereal when she
The
said
bench
it.
shit is so crazy, man. That was
She said
She's
enough
funny.
shots.
Enough shots. Bench. She didn't even say get on the bench. She said enough shots.
Bench.
Bench.
Period.
Damn.
Space. Bench.
Shout out to
JJ Redick out there.
V2P for 199 says he threw up a Tony Schnell. I'm going back to the previous ones. Nick for $10 says, what's good, y'all? Gotta support the gang before I head to sleep for early morning shift in the sun. We'll listen to y'all tomorrow. I don't know. By the way, Neo, Chris Brown, and Genuine gotta be at the wedding.
Yeah, I
Damn,
feel
you
like
got
his
bread.
idea would work if, one, you're rich. Two, I feel like his idea would work if Buddy could actually sing. Or, I don't know, you just play the song. But like having someone horribly sing it was just not a good.
Do it. Sorry.
Yeah, like,
Souls.
he didn't even play an instrumental. Why was it acapella?
Acapella, random niggas singing on record. That's crazy. So, have y'all talked about music at the wedding yet? Or the reception?
Ever since we had the talk with the DJ, we haven't talked about it. So
Ah,
How much say is she really getting though? Like mine ain't getting that much say for a lot of stuff too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, music is my domain. She can pick the flowers.
I'll man the music. Don't worry, guys.
But what else does she got though?
But what are you gonna tell them?
Did she get time of day? Oh, y'all already picked that.
Yeah.
Did she get venue?
No, that was a together thing.
Did she get colors?
Yeah.
so
Oh,
what
you
you?
letting up too much?
Did she get priority on the invite list?
Priority.
Oh wait, yeah.
Like-
Did she pick your invite list? That's actually a good question. Did she pick your invite list?
No, we worked together on it.
So I'm saying there wasn't like a
Nah.
oh should I invite I can invite and she just like does that person need to come? Like there was no pushback on your invites?
No, not really.
Did you push back on her invites?
No.
W Bree, W Souls. I like that, man. 50
people, man.
Listen, hey man, invite who you want to
Not me.
invite type shit. I like it.
Okay. We'll find out what's going on. Shout out to
He's on fire.
Shizzle Adonis' Burner 499 says, can't wait for the day I tune in live consistently again. Have a blessed 2025 LKIAB fam. Damn, the whole year? So this is it. Also, fuck Trippy Red.
Type shit. Fuck them.
That's what happens. That's literally as I expected. Now I'm about to make the video. Why are all these women getting pregnant without marriage? It's fucking disgusting.
What's crazy is
Setting the black community back.
I dropped that tweet. So many niggas. Whoa, Unc. What, don't you got a family? Nigga, I said it when they got together. I need him to break up with her so I can get a good album. I'm in this for the music. That nigga getting a baby with her? No. It's not gonna work. They're together longer. That means he's gonna get bare minimum. Somebody called him, what they call him? Trippy Red the rapper. He's in that arc now. He's about to be in his Chance the Rapper I Love My Wife stage. I don't want to hear that shit.
Shouts
Y'all
out
heard
to
what happened
Chance's
with Rod
wife.
Wave? His girl cheated on him. He dropped a banger, nigga. Crazy.
Shouts out to Chance the Rapper's wife for divorcing him. Shouts out
Oh,
to Long
yes.
Roster for becoming a member. I would choose Luther Vandross for the love song. We're going to do a couple more.
This world.
Shouts out to Droopy for $4.99. Says I went to Damo's Twitter and went to his followings for some gooning material, and I never knew Damo was into they them. It ruined my night.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Shouts out to Mylan for £1 and 199 pounds. I'm a Nuggets and Ravens fans, and so Sage is my enemy.
It's war then, buddy, but I don't really have beef with the Nuggets like that no more. It's just y'all just can't act like y'all don't talk shit. Nuggets fans are like the low-key toxic ones. They try to act like they not, but y'all are, bro.
No, the Nuggets have one ring. Come on. Y'all over here with us. Shut up.
Oh.
Simba King for $9.99. Somebody not being able to break the record because Nick is a SOB head coach who is the biggest since Chip Kelly. Need to put him and Matt Canada in a steel cage. Go Birds.
Ah, man. Look, that's that was actually going to be a micro hot take of mine. I'll talk about that later, but I'm actually going to say not too much. It's just sad for us fans that we don't get to see that attempt, but it's not.
This was the single season rushing record.
Mm-hmm. Quan got a good shot of doing it, but it's the extra game. So if there was no extra game, he already failed.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
The thing is, like, this is the extra week for him to do it, and they're like, "Nah, we resting."
Yo, Holla's captions to these tweets be crazy.
And I'm gonna say this: that is why they're gonna add more games in the future. So.
He's on fire.
Shouts out to RPG Gamer of 1999 says just watch the dogs get that butt whooped. Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Again? They played again?
Yeah, they got smacked by Notre Dame of all people. Who the fuck is? Shouts out to Mylan for $4.99 says was my 18th birthday the other day. Bsolz and Damo, can you sing me happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
Also became a member. So
you type it. There you go.
Happy birthday, Gango.
okay.
Yeah, nigga, happy G Day.
Last but not least, Rio to go for $4.99 says Sage, fuck Mary Kill, Big Mama, Miss Doubtfire, Joanna Man.
I'm not playing unless Lotto's Big Mama. Then I guess I'd fuck or marry Lotto. I'm not playing that.
You think you would know what to do if Lotto?
Fuck no, I can't handle Lotto. I'm gonna fold. She got it. I try. That's Big Mama for real. What does she get for her birthday? Some cuddles. Be like, damn, Lotto, what's going on? Her. I'm folding. I'm folding. I'm folding. No cap. Like party, nigga. I ain't no shame in my game. She got it.
This is crazy.
I ain't shit.
All right, let's get into some actual topics. We have not talked about anything yet, for real.
Tell my ass salute.
Now let's let us talk about Castanet for real, because the last one might get a little bit more energy out of us. Okay, here go Amari. No, and we'll get back to that later. God
damn.
Yeah, you thought. All right. Roy Yamal had a podcast. Elliot Wilson is a renowned journalist in the game. I think he wrote for The Source or somebody. But he has this commentary on Rappers Turn podcast. And because they always say that we hate on podcasts and everything like that, I'm not going to lie, we got to double down in a bit.
I'm like, what?
We got to double down in a bit. Let's see if we agree with Elliot.
People that could do great interviewers are now becoming the media.
Yes. Everybody's media. Summer Walker's media. Cameron's running like he's Stephen A. Smith. It's what we're doing with.
Why are you saying like he's Stephen A? Why he not running around like Cameron?
He's
Cameron to be that. That's what people be mad at you about when you say shit like that.
Which I think he should lean into. Be the old villain.
OD, that was hate.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I think people be mad at you.
Oh, it's hate.
Cam is running around like he's Stephen A. Smith. No,
why is he support journalists? Because he has an opinion?
No,
why?
But him and Mace have proved to have a good opinion that people care about.
He got Mace having a job and really like check because the bag is there.
But Elliot, you don't think that we all come from the culture of we all sit around in our neighborhoods in front of our buildings?
But Mark don't make you a journalist.
But I'm just saying we all sit around in our groups with our friends and talk about
our
sports,
opinions, yes.
music. That's all. That's all these guys are doing right now.
But that's not fair. Is Shannon Sharpe a journalist?
No, but that's the
or does he
easier
have
bridge.
experience from it?
That's where the athlete becomes the media. That's an easier Charles Barkley. That's easier transition.
So why is it easier for the athlete but not the artist?
It's not easier, but I don't like it because, like, you imagine, like, this is the shit I do well, and not everybody want to do it, and they get the celebrity off that shit.
You don't like it because you feel like they're not coming to the journalists to have these conversations.
I'm real with that.
Which affects your bottom line.
The best I ever do is me with that. So then you want to be that off celebrity or what? So I could talk about that. I don't like that shit, and I'd be a hater.
Yeah.
It's reality.
Yeah.
Now this is pure hate. This is straight pure hatred. I just want to get that off. But apparently, there's more to the conversation.
I don't like it.
You don't like it because you don't think they're good at it?
I know I'm better at it.
Okay.
It's me. It's my life.
Okay.
But Elliot, what
Imagine
would make
it.
you better at it? Because in this day and age, it's just not about getting the information right. It's about who's more entertaining. So who are you to say I'm better at this than them when what
I'll prove it to you I'm better than you. Like, I'm the best. I'm more informed.
Are you better at telling a story? Are you better
100%.
at getting accurate
They're not
information?
better. Like, that shit cringeworthy. I watch say shit. It's not good.
Yo,
Shit ain't popping.
This
It ain't popping.
I don't agree.
What's the camera interview? Was like, yo, Cameron really asked the questions. Like, what are you talking about? No.
But what interview did Cam take away from something of let's say we're the hip hop ilk? Even if Maul and I aren't journalists, we're still in hip hop media. You are a hip hop journalist. What interview did Cam take away from us?
They have celebrity has access to different things that I may not have. And again, I do feel like they underperform.
See, I think I have to push
Every
back. I have to
time.
push back
No.
there because you have had 25 years of relationships with
30,
publicists,
30,
PR interviews.
30.
The three majors where Cam is a
30.
celebrity and has, relationships for him being in the game for 30 years. But you have direct relationships with the majors that the rest of the podcasting world never had. So you still do have that. I think we have to go back to the period at the end of the sentence of what the fans want. And with Cam or Young Miami, maybe they just want to be entertained. With Kai, they just want to be entertained. They don't want to be informed. They don't want to be informed.
The access goes to them above me. That's the problem I have. That's what it comes down to. You see what I'm saying? Because it seems sexy, like, yo, Cam's a sports reporter now. Hey, woo.
Okay, but let's not act like that's not always been hip hop or entertainment at the time. We've seen things that were hot and
I want a shot. I'm in this. I'm still here.
That's what I thought. Now, there's a lot of parallels between this and, sports journalism and things of that nature. And there might be some credibility to what he's saying. First of all, do y'all think that there is a difference between players turning into podcasters and taking away these journalism roles and rappers doing the same thing? I don't think there's too much of a difference.
You said players and rappers. No, I don't think there's a difference at all.
Yeah, maybe the best devil's advocate argument I could have is that the rappers doing it have a different tone to it. Like the basketball players, they're gonna just tell stories and they're gonna just tell you the ins and outs of the game, and they're gonna try to like come off as like the educational person that like, hey, this person doesn't know basketball, but I played it. The rappers, they're just gonna tell you like what their life was, which already itself sounds similar. So no, I don't think it's anything different.
I think it's actually more drastic within the sports world, just because I think sports specifically, because of how it is and the nature of what it is, as opposed to music, which is like a more subjective medium. Like I know there's subjectivity in basketball, but analytic driven music, is a lot of it is vibes. I do think it's worse within the sports realm because of that. Like people respect a JJ Redick coming into the space because he's been in the game for much longer. And as he can eloquent his points properly and all of that. But when it comes to music, like the barrier of entry to be an authority figure is much lower. So that's why I don't think they're having as much trouble with like a Lil Yachty coming into the space. Me personally.
You know what's funny though, because and maybe this is where gatekeeping really has to step in, because not disrespecting him in this sense. I might have disrespected him in other senses. Theo Pinson. Like people would have arguments, the same argument and pushback for like Theo Pinson starting a podcast, but would be more receptive and okay of like a Matt Barnes starting a podcast, or if a Kobe started a podcast. Now, rest in peace. But Theo Pinson has only been in the league 3. Is it been 4? I'm gonna look it up. But
been in or been out?
In. He was only in the league for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. He did a 5-year bid from 23 to 27. So he had been in the league for just 5 years, but he's able to have a podcast, and ultimately what I'm saying is, if I'm not mistaken, Bsolz, we were saying that it's the barrier of entry to become a rap authoritarian figure, speaker, orator, whatever, is much lower. Isn't that the same case in basketball though? Because it's a lot of folks got their podcast and they only been around for 2 years.
A lot of whatchamacallit. There is a lot of people that don't have the authoritative background in basketball. So I'm not saying it's not possible to create a space within basketball without being, an NBA player. I just think it affects it more because of the nature of sports, if that makes sense.
I can kind of see that. I don't agree. I'm with you, Damo. I don't necessarily agree, but I can see where you come from. I'm not gonna act like that's a shit point you made, in the sense of, in basketball, it's more, or sports, I'm sorry, it's more definitive that if a player says something, that you take that more severely and more seriously than if a rapper says something, because it's kind of like, well, I listen to music too, LOL. So yeah, it's I see where you're coming from. That's not.
I would just say, I mean, we've seen it. We've seen all these academics, no jumpers, people like that who have established platforms that have been around for a decade at this point, close to a decade, that see and respect it. But then a Lil Yachty can make a podcast and talk, and people respect that more because he is Lil Yachty. Or hell, not even Lil Yachty, a lesser rapper can make a podcast and have points, and if he discredits one of them, the narrative changes. It will change, just like with basketball, just like with Theo Pinson. If Theo Pinson says, "Let's keep it about," don't know shit about hoop. Guess what that clip gonna look like when the NBA players that know Theo Pinson get a hold? All right, I know Theo. I don't know these niggas. So they're gonna pack that. So it's gonna look real bad.
I thought you said they was gonna pack Theo up. I think,
but that's what I'm saying though. I think that's
like, actually, I watch Keep It a Buck.
It's the same in the music space though. So people will see if Trinidad James started a podcast and he said, "I'm not gonna lie to you, this nigga academics don't really know what the fuck he talking about." People will hop on the bandwagon, but maybe they just hate act. So maybe I should use someone else that isn't hated. But just it's the same. It honestly translates.
I agree with you. That's why I said I overall disagree, but I at least see where he's coming from.
Well, also music has like a level of objectivity subjectivity. I'm sorry, that basketball just doesn't. Like, objectively speaking, from an NBA player's perspective, Theo Pinson, I'm not picking on him, is lesser than Gilbert Arenas, I guess, or Matt Barnes or Steven Jackson or whatever.
Sure.
So maybe that's why I there's sentiments that I do agree with when it comes with Elliot Wilson. But before we get into those, can I ask, is there a threshold from the hosts or whatever that you would have to have in order for you to listen to a podcast? I know people are gonna be like, y'all motherfuckers ain't never did nothing. Why would I listen to y'all? But I'm asking, is there like certain thresholds that you'll have before you'll say to yourself, I'll tap in.
It depends on the topic of the conversation and how hard they're going on said thing. So whether it's hoops or music, if niggas is about to sit here and say X, Y, and Z is ass at basketball, cool. I can listen to whoever it is talk about why X, Y, and Z is bad at basketball, but at a certain level, it's going to be just, all right, this nigga is just trying to entertain. Versus if I listen to JJ Redick go on the Old Man in the Three or Duncan Robinson, whoever it is, if I listen to an NBA player go on a podcast and talk about why X, Y, and Z is bad, I'm going to take that way more literal, or I'm going to believe them because they shared a court with this person. Now, unless it's Draymond and he's talking about the nigga he choked, I'm going to be like, there's no real bias there. Like there's a level of, okay, he's actually doing this that I'm just not going to get if I go watch Mars talk about why X, Y, and Z sucks.
I would say, I think this is actually a pretty good one. I can't watch Flight and Kai do a basketball pod.
That's true too.
I think it just depends on what you're looking for. Like if you are looking for entertainment, then the barrier is much lower. As long as you can entertain me.
Well, I'm talking you personally. You personally.
I know,
Brian.
Me personally. If I'm looking for a sports podcast to entertain me, Brian, all right, the barrier is much lower. As long as you can entertain me with how you have the conversations, how you appear on camera, then fuck it, I'm gonna listen to you. But if I'm coming in and I'm trying to look for something more informative, I'm trying to look for something more advanced, and I could just tell by your conversations that like the detail isn't there, then yeah, I'm probably gonna tap out. Pause.
Come on, brother, it's 2025. What's low though? Like put a combination out there. Put some names on some bullets. Is the Flight Kai Speed basketball podcast?
Yeah, I'm not listening to them fucking like analyze basketball in a serious way.
But even if it was for the sillies,
they gotta be real funny.
They gotta be real silly.
Real funny. Yeah.
Gotta be super silly.
And the NBA jokes gotta make sense at least. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
imagine Speed, Curry's like Messi, Ronaldo.
What?
So as you don't get those laughs, backflip to the desk.
Jokes just gotta make sense at least.
So. Yeah, as long as I feel like for me, as long as they're tapped in, as long as whoever I'm watching, I at least feel watches to a degree, and not the way that like NBA Twitter or chat will be like, you don't watch the game. No, as long as like, okay, you probably did see this game tonight, or okay, you've seen a couple of games. Then yeah, if you're funny, cool. If you're not, be smarter, nigga. That's about it.
I don't know. Okay.
The way I consume content is pretty much. I've always said my origin story is I'm a chat nigga that went go live. So maybe that's just like what I fuck with, because I don't really have like this high threshold, not threshold, high standard for like basketball or anime or whatever the fuck, whatever my interests are. I just want to, like, honestly, I'm a barbershop talker. I'm a Yap Hall of Famer. I just want to hear people's opinions on shit, whether I agree, disagree, think they're smart, stupid, or anything in between. I just want to hear people's opinions.
I think that at some point, like, I can listen to that person or whatever the case may be. Like, I can listen to that conversation, right?
Right.
But when we're talking about consistently coming back, because like the Chris PG1 dude that like me and Damo and Bsolz reacted to that one time, I thought that was so hilarious. My brother, I ain't been back since. Like in that moment, it was funny. Like the way he was talking about basketball, Snow Bunny lore, Skittles lore. Like, yeah, that was cool. But I'm gonna tell you something. It's just sounding like you know what you're really talking about. I go back to like the Dunked On podcast as often as possible. Now, I do want to ask, do y'all think that is missing out of all of these spaces, is like this professional aspect? Because I will personally say I am tired of them feeling as if they can create these moments with these celebrity faces or names or whatever. Like the Summer Walker Sexy Red podcast. It might just be Summer Walker's podcast. But especially for somebody who's an introvert, the Summer Walker podcast is taken away from like real hip hop journalism for real.
I would say no, because the people that want to do a professional setting, they're going to do that. Or more professional setting for a podcast or a show, they're going to do that. Let the people that just want to have fun. If that's not for you, just don't watch it.
Yeah, I think, and this no disrespect to her, but I didn't even know she had a pod. So I think the answer is no, because it's just a matter of, hey, gang, oh shit, if you're a Summer Walker fan, you probably know she has a podcast, but most people know about ACK or whatever the fuck, but they didn't even know. And I'm not disrespecting her. It's just like, Summer Walker the artist, Summer Walker the celebrity, you didn't really know she was a podcaster unless you're that tapped in and you want to hear her. And I think that's just how it is with the podcast shit nowadays when it comes to professional artists or professional basketball players or whatever taking podcasts. It's, do you really, 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 really care what this specific person has to say? Then go watch the pod. Otherwise, swipe up, nigga.
Yeah, and I would agree, because like even as I say it, it sounds super parasocial, but I also feel like that's why I have a connection to some of my like favorites. And I'm older now, so it's like, fuck that nigga, he a capitalist. But at the same time, when I was younger, how I got into some of these people is because people asked them interview questions, hard hitting questions, follow ups, did their research, whatever. Like I think that a lot of people know their favorite artists more because of Nardwar because he is an example of somebody who does like real investigative research to find out who that artist is. But in the space of, not to shit on her again, Summer Walker doing her podcast, she ain't doing that. She asking you gay son, thought daughter, and do you purple drink or orange drink?
Can I ask, would you consider what No Jumper was doing during the SoundCloud era as real journalism in terms of rap? In terms of the interviews he was getting?
Exactly. Yeah, that was TV.
Well, no. I don't know why you think I would know what No Jumper was doing during the SoundCloud era.
You know,
that's your first
mistake. Mad at that.
That's your first
I'm
mistake,
just
brother.
asking. I don't know. I didn't know you like Tyler. I don't know, man. You never know.
You know I don't like Adam, so I don't even know why you.
But it could have been a time where it's like, all right, well, you don't like SoundCloud, so I mean, I guess it was.
Why do you say that? I told Travis to go on SoundCloud.
And right there, trap card activated. So you don't hate SoundCloud. So me thinking that you would have seen a SoundCloud rapper go on No Jumper, I would figure you seen a SoundCloud rapper go on No Jumper that you did like.
My hate for Adam puts it on top.
Outweighs the love for that SoundCloud rapper. That's cool.
But yeah, I'm not listening to the Lil Peep. Go ahead, Bsolz. I'm sorry.
Whoa, not too much. Not too much.
God. I think the reason why like rappers are making podcasts and athletes are making podcasts is exactly because of Elliot Wilson's thoughts. That's my opinion. Just because I feel like that mentality of I do this better than you because I ask these like at times very invasive questions. I think that's why like artists and athletes want to create a space where they feel comfortable sharing their own story as opposed to going to these set interviews and they're getting interrogated and, you know, people are trying to farm for, you know, the headline. Like what did happen in your last relationship? Like if I don't feel comfortable talking about that, I'm not gonna talk about that. And you can count it as, you know, me, not telling the truth. Because I understand we have been critical of like a podcast, Paul George's podcast, right? Like, all right, you're potting, but you're not really potting for real. But I do think that's why these spaces are being created, is because these people want to control their own narrative. And I don't blame them for that. I think that's the reason why Angel Reese started her own podcast too. Fuck all these journalists and internet journalists trying to tell my story. I'm gonna just tell it straight up.
My counter to that, my only counter to that would be, do you think that this is contributing to the lack of superstardom in all these areas? Because it's all surface level. It's all, I give you what you want. And I get it. If that's how you want to live your life and et cetera, that's fine. But you need to be challenged, pressed, and made to be more, I don't want to say human, but human, going down the paths that the old guard did. So with that being said, like you can't just, I'm not gonna go on this person's platform. I'm not gonna go on this person's platform. Yeah, I'm pandemic P or whatever type of P, and I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z on my own platform instead of really facing the real criticisms. Don't you think that hinders people's ability to grow as a superstar?
Yeah, I think democratizing media, and I understand like there's obviously pros to it, but yeah, democratizing media is making it harder to create superstars. But I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing that they are democratizing the space, if that makes sense. Like if we're looking at it in the scope of why can't there be another Michael Jackson, that could be a part of it. But do I blame them for doing it? No.
Not trying to get no paper for real. That's all I heard. Okay. I feel it. Have you heard J. Cole's podcast, Damo on Stage?
J. Cole's a podcast?
No.
I heard he just
heard it now. I will be there.
He has a podcast. I don't know. I'm looking at it right now because I've heard the snippets of it, and he gives like, I don't know who's doing it, but he gives like really good retellings as to his come up and just different moments in his life, et cetera, et cetera. But it's
we are there.
It's really good storytelling, and I'm actually interested as a non-J. Cole fan to hear just about old hip hop. But from what I heard, it sounds like they're really getting into the meat and potatoes.
So this is something I've been like thinking about, and it was almost a pseudo hot take of the week, but I didn't know how to explain it for a vast like blank thing like hot take of the week. But like when it comes to this podcast shit specifically, it's almost like you have to kind of be him or her for people to fuck with you doing a pod. Cause I'm starting to see like low key niggas will have an issue with like and this ain't even just like a hidden dig at Omar or whatever the fuck. But like for example, Angel Reese started a pod, niggas like Angel Reese. Or Theo Pinson you've been talking about, or Summer Walker started a pod, it's like them. But then when it's like Yachty, who he was like one of the bigger names when the mumble rapper shit started. Oh shit, well Yachty got a pod. Okay, hold on. J. Cole starts one. It's like, oh shit, hold on. Or like if LeBron retires and he starts his pod for real, like he keeps it going. I don't know if he still uploads. But yeah, if like LeBron and Reddick's still there, oh yeah, we respect that. Is it like a you gotta be him thing going on, or is it just execution?
No, it's execution. It's the content that's being created on the podcast will always dictate how the public receives it or if people really fuck with it. Case in point, Cam and Mace are not him. When they started their pod, I was not a fan. I was like, all right, bro, these niggas is about to come up here and be 50-year-olds saying pause. I guess. The longer it went on, the more clips come out, the more I watch it, I actually like the shit. Shit's cool. Jeff Teague podcast, I'm like, yeah, all right, buddy. It's Jeff Teague. But then Jeff Teague is telling these stories. The nigga's funny. B-Hen's funny. They got good chemistry. And I'm like, okay, I'll fuck with it. Paul George, I think it's him. I'm not listening to that shit.
Relative him. Yeah.
Relative him to this era. To this generation.
Yeah, okay. I'm
not listening to that nigga. Because the content's just not what I like. I'm not gonna say his ass. It's just ass to me.
I'm about to say, yeah, I think Dama may not like it, but from a numbers perspective, like Paul, well, maybe not now. Once they went remote, shit kind of. But like their numbers it is indicative of like they're a successful podcast. To answer Sage's question, I think there's just levels to it. Like for real. I think if there's a hierarchy, it's the authoritative figure that is entertaining and informative. I think the level below that is the authoritative figure that's just entertaining. Level below that is, I don't know, the media member that's extremely informative. And then the level before that is the media member that's extremely entertaining. Like I think those specific categories kind of cap you off. I think that's how I think about it in the sports realm. I think that's also how I feel about it in the fucking music realm.
And let me also say, I mean, it's a little bit of a repeat of everything that everybody said. It's about your delivery. It's about how you speak on things, go about having things, et cetera, et cetera. And sometimes the best podcasts don't come from those that are him. To be honest with you, I don't necessarily want the conversation to come from him. Because I'm under the belief that, and this is the problem with like uber famous people, uber wealthy people, is that they feel like I was successful here, so everything that I touch will be successful. And to be honest with you, that's quite often not the case. You were popular in one regard and you hit lightning in the bottle. Most of the time you're not going to be able to do that twice. Now, some people can hit it twice. Never going to take that away from them. But with that being said, you can't bank on the fact that you're going to be good at this other thing, especially when there are professionals and people who studied in those fields. I think this wouldn't exist in any other platform where, okay, I just did this career. Let me come over here with little to no proof of concept and just take over this thing. That's not how that works. It's just not how that works.
Good answers. I ain't gonna lie. Okay.
Speaking of Jeff Teague and his podcast, and I promise you we're going to talk about the 8 and shit, but they did respond to us specifically with the Angel Reese situation.
They did.
Not us specifically. They just talked about it a little bit. I was trying my hardest to find the full thing, but couldn't really find the whole thing. I don't know why.
We ain't saying Angel Reese selling pussy. We never said that. We actually fuck with Angel Reese. Yeah. And she know that. She got the vibe from when we all kicked it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
it's before y'all all became fans of Angel Reese.
Yeah, for sure.
We used to she came to the spot. We had in Miami. We took her to live. We had great times with Angel Reese. She cool people. So we don't even look at her like that. We look at her as a little sister, a little homie. But we are gonna critique her hoop game. Now her off the court, whatever she do, man, live your life.
I don't care about step on that though.
Yeah, we don't care about none of that. Like I think she doing a great job, but like giving girls who are straight that play basketball a nice little guideline. I mean, she want to be pretty. She want to do whatever she want to do and enjoy her life off the court. Do it. The Elliot Wilson clip, that's another thing that kind of went viral for us at the end of the year.
Yeah,
we talking about NBA recap. That's just basketball. Like, if you go to...
I don't care about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Elliot Wilson thing. Boy, oh boy, that Angel Reese shit though. Hey man, that's a little sister, right? I don't think it's talking about my little sister like that. I'm just saying, like, where was this standing on business when Charleston White was there? Where the fuck was this energy of that's a little sis for real? We just take basketball. Because when that nigga said she was selling pussy, I heard a bunch of it was a bunch of fucking snickering. So now niggas want to fold their arms and beat their chest about, oh, that's a little sis. We just critiquing basketball, talking about, oh well, they're a bunch of over there's and they don't want to be seen as over there's. They ain't got shit to do with basketball. So I don't get that. I'm not gonna assume they talking to us, but I'm definitely talking to them as a fan of the pod. I watch they shit. This was corny. It was corny as fuck to sit there and have this energy when Charleston White not there, because anybody I deem a little sister, anybody I fuck with, I'm gonna stand on business at the moment. At least try to stand on business at the moment. Something. I'm not gonna just the fuck.
I think they could have at least done a not too much. Like, I know that's not much, but not too much. I don't know. It was just when we saw the clips, and they are only clips, but like it didn't seem like they were just talking about Angel Reese's hooping ability, you know. And it was on some whatever she do off the court, you know. You do whatever the fuck she wants. But
I promise y'all, this is not me forcing it or any of this other stuff like that.
Here you go.
No, because people give that criticism. This is the I did think it was funny. And I ain't gonna lie, that is the excuse that everybody gives. Angel Reese, little sis. Jack, you was talking about having her take her panties off. Like, come on, I don't know. I don't know what little
need to be shorter, little sis. Freaky ass. What?
I just don't know what little sister fantasies you have. And then what I just know I don't know what little sister fantasies you have that says, oh well, you know, that is what it is. You know, we're gonna critique her hoop game, but at the same time, oh, also that's the other one. What is this? And they niggas. So I guess I get it. She putting on for the straight girls. What's going on with the straight girls?
Fuck the gays. Fuck the gay girls. It's crazy.
What is going on with the straight girls?
Representation is important. That's what they're saying.
Is Caitlin? Is everybody putting on for the straight girls? The straight?
Is every straight
girls
woman?
are putting on for the straight girls.
I know the straight girls needed putting on for.
I'm about to say, does it stop at Angel Reese though, or does it continue with like
gay girls
everybody
putting
else?
on for the gay girls? I don't. What's?
But who though? Who's the gay girl putting on for the gay girls?
I just think that's weird. That's really weird
Who's
to
gay
say.
in the league? I don't know. I don't want to name names now.
But they gay in the league, but they also straight in the league. But putting on for the straight girls as if the straight girls are like, God, it's so many clams bumping. I don't see where I fit
cannot
in.
watch this product because there are so many gays. Like,
Wait a minute, Angel Reese is naked.
Ugh. Is Brittany Griner with a woman? Turn this off. Like, I don't think that's ever been a problem with the straight girls.
She can't just put on. Okay, man.
For the straight girls, all right.
For the girlies. Come on, man. Real hot girl
I
shit.
guess. So the person that said in the chat, "Oh, y'all crazy for acting like they didn't say not too much." Did they? It was so much laughing. I couldn't
Oh
tell.
God! Did I fuck up again? Did I fuck up again? No. They was cooking me for that live stream.
Oh, that's none of that. That's one thing I want to bring up. So we talking about this. Bsolz, the fuck. If I ever see you in a comment section apologizing because you didn't know if a pod was,
I'll beat you up.
You didn't fuck up. You didn't fuck up. Who cares if it was pre-recorded or live? Does that matter?
Oh, Cruz put the whole thing in here. Cruz put the whole timestamp in here. Okay. All right. We don't care about this. We ain't gonna go on the Charleston White thing. Do we?
I don't mind it because niggas
No, we
swore.
gotta talk about Aiden and Kai.
I guess.
We do both. I don't know. I just think that shit was so weird. We just putting on for little sis.
I don't even look at her like that. We done had her out a couple times. All right, nigga. Now, if I ask her how that night went, is she gonna say it was just chilling with the bros, or did she have to? I got a boyfriend, a nigga or two. I don't know. Let's talk about it. I don't know.
Also, I ain't gonna lie, niggas would hit their little sister. Like, I know that sound crazy. Y'all, oh, this my sis, this my bro. Niggas gonna fuck some.
Look at this nigga. Y'all corny as fuck. Nigga, you corny. How about that? You corny.
You wouldn't hit to him. You wouldn't hit your sister. Them women that be running around. Oh my gosh, big bro, I haven't seen you in so.
Brother.
Then she put
Sage
the
is so lost. He just hit a bunch of words in his ear.
Don't bring me into this.
And she run up. And mind you, let me say this. Let me say this. If y'all don't think that, man, wait, we can't have no real conversations on the pod no more. Lil sis is trying to fuck, okay? And when they run up, oh my gosh, I don't even look at him like that. That's like my big brother. Like, ew,
And and fantasizing about you being big brother in a different way. Crazy.
Yeah, tell your girl that's just your little sis. Tell your girl that. Yeah, everybody in the chat, right? Tell your girl that's just your little sis. It's not gonna work.
This nigga, I don't do that place this thing. The same nigga that simps, I don't believe you.
And oh my god, experience. Yes, I have hit women that are that quote unquote my little sister. They wanted to fuck.
That's a crazy clip.
It can be clip whatever. We know what we talking about. That's why y'all do y'all let y'all women have they got guy best friends like that? Oh, that's my brother type shit.
Next topic, bro. I'm gonna put a word in.
My girl tried that one time. We was on bad terms, so we wasn't together, and she was, oh no, he's just like really a friend for real. He's like a real cool guy. I'm like, he wants to fuck you.
That family friend shit. Don't they get that family friend?
Yeah, he has a girl. Why would he want to? Guess what happened a week later? You won't believe what Terrence said to me. He wanted to fuck, right? The fuck are we talking about?
And why they always be meeting big bro? They only known him for 2 weeks for real. Like, come on.
Show brother now? Like, what are we talking? You desperate. Yeah,
come on now. You thirsty for it too. Like, we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
My nigga's not blind. We growing here, man. You thirsty for it?
All right, it's just me and Damo. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Well, I
don't know what's going on. I'm
like, what
lost.
the fuck? I'm just.
I'm hearing sisters fucking like what's.
They want it. Y'all want it. No,
that's what I'm hearing about. Oh, little sis wanted to fuck. What the fuck is in my ear?
I don't know what I'm listening to. I
don't know what to say, man.
Ain't nobody at your school when you was in high school ever called you little bro or big bro?
Nah.
Oh.
I guess. I mean,
oh, my bad. My bad. Ooh.
In second grade, brother.
That's crazy.
Keep telling you.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. I wanted to bring up something else, but I feel like we will be the only ones that shit because this is actually it's crazy when the family friends and the mom be calling them in-laws on some arranged marriage shit being set up.
Type shit. That's really what be happening, but niggas don't want to talk about it.
Is it a bad thing that we weren't called little bro? I'm missing it.
Nah. You got it. You just want little bro. Yeah. Or big bro.
Yeah, when the hoes trying to fuck on you.
Yeah, I get it.
I've been open about that. So.
Yeah, man, it's 2025. We're being little bros. It's a good thing.
I'm saying, Sage. I got one hug on you, bro. You good, man.
My auntie,
she ain't call me little bro when I got that hug in second grade.
My auntie asked me and my brother the other day. She was like, "Why didn't y'all ever try to date so and so who's a family friend?" Me, one, because didn't you say that was first of all a family friend? Two, that bitch is trifling. Like she's a terrible person. I know that because we was family friends this whole time. The fuck? And what you trying to say now? She want to find out?
Yeah, my mom was the exact opposite. I remember the day she called me. You won't believe who asked for your number. Who says family friend name? What the fuck?
Hell
exactly. That's what I said. I was like, I'm like, yeah, me and my mama like this. She already know.
Hell nah.
Yeah. What? She said, yeah, I told her hell nah, but I just had to let you know she was looking. I'm like, don't look this way.
I know the worst of you.
I went to school with you, bitch. I know what you like.
Thank you, Dom.
No, I'm good.
All right. Me and Dom, we gonna stream later. But yeah, all right, let's get back into it. All right. Kai Cenat goes on Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe goes on Kai Cenat. I think he is clip farming. Shannon Sharpe is clip farming, and somebody saying that he is looking for another banger. Not even disrespect to any of them separately, but this was not it. But there were some decent things to talk about. There was a conversation about Aiden Ross that has to be conversed about.
Done.
Ooh.
It's buffering, isn't it?
No, it's not buffering. I had to let it breathe. I had to let it.
He's stalling, ain't he? Oh,
like, what's going on now?
I had to let it be known. I want to see if we agree or disagree with some of Mr. Cenat's sentiments.
Let me ask you a question. The big three of content creators. Who you got in your big three of content creators? And it doesn't matter the platform. It can be Twitch, it can be YouTube, or whatever platform. Your big three. Who's your big three content creators right now?
He ain't come up with that question.
Three content creators right now. Oh my gosh. Right now, currently?
Yeah.
When I hear big three of content, like always, I'll say Aiden, Speed, and myself. Like,
yeah, that quick.
From what I like really got on the internet, like, bro, it's so hard to do something at a hard level, at a high level for a minute. You feel me? Like, just all the accomplishments I have seen, I'll probably say that's the big three.
What about Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast is goated too. No, but like, he's so goated, but like, I'm talking about for me personally, like, from what I see.
Let me ask you a question. The big three of content creators.
Type shit.
I hate this conversation.
There's no cap in his raps, right?
There is. I hate the No. It can be a big three. It's just depending on who's answering it, they're gonna skew it to whatever they like. This nigga named 3 streamers. Like Mr. Beast wasn't a content creator until he got an Amazon show. Like, you telling me Mr. Beast isn't a bigger fucking content creator than Aiden Ross? The fuck out of here. What are we talking about?
Yeah, Aiden didn't miss out on half of the year though. I ain't gonna lie, I don't need.
But hey, Kai's a streamer, so he hears content creator, he's thinking streamer off the top of his head. Like he said, when I got on the internet, what I like, nigga, you're a streamer, so you're gonna name 3 streamers, I guess. But he said content creator. There's no world where Aiden Ross is a bigger content creator than Mr. Beast.
Yeah, it's very much like a damn if you do, damn if you don't kind of question. I mean, we know that via just knowing rankings on YouTube anyway. Like number 4 is always Hode. Number 8 is number 4, number 9, and number 11 in a top 10 list are always the most talked about things, because how dare you leave someone out the top 3 or the top 5 or the top 10. But I think, like, ultimately speaking, the names that he says don't necessarily make me over the top cringe. I don't watch Aiden, but I know he was like very, 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 very impactful, and he's had some crazy ass guests. But when he talks about himself and Speed, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, there's a streaming bias, though, Damo. You're 100% correct there. I don't know if the question is, do we have our big 3, or if we're just going about it like, do we think the list is dog shit? Because I don't think it's a dog shit list. It's just a matter of like what you value. Like someone could sit there and with a straight face be like, hey, gang, I mean, Stephen A got the sports world on lock. And it's a weird argument to make, but you could do it. So it's just a matter of what you value in the content.
I think he's talking about his world. Ultimately, that's what it is.
Who's y'all's actual big 3, like who you actually actively watch on YouTube for real? Or I mean, you could do Twitch too, but who is your?
I'll go to my wrap up real quick.
I say I'll go to.
Is that a real thing? Is YouTube wrap up a real thing?
I know they have a gaming one. I don't know if they have like a regular one, but they have like a gaming channel wrap up of like the gamers who watched and the content of gaming you watched. I have that one. I posted it. But I would say Arlette is a bigger content creator than Aiden Ross. Let's be real.
Go, brother.
When I think biggest content creators, I think about how your content impacts people. I will keep a Kai and Speed because you could see the ripple effects of a Kai and Speed. There were kids at actual basketball games double fist gawking on jumbotrons because of Speed. There are legit Rakais all over the place because of Kai Cenat. I'm sorry, gang. Arlette has changed the game way more with fucking Pop the Bloom than Aiden Ross happening to have Tory Lane's freestyle on stream, or Aiden Ross sitting on Zia's lap while he's working out, or Aiden Ross getting his sister's OnlyFans sent to him.
I gotta be fair though. And I don't watch his content like that. But I gotta be fair. You can't bring up like the sus shit with like Speed starting that, and then Aiden did it first. I ain't gonna lie. Aiden, like the moment you just named, Aiden did those first, and then Speed came around and kind of like hammed it per se. And I even
sussed better though.
I'm not going.
That shit he pulled on ZS is crazy.
Yeah, but I'm not going sus for sus with niggas. I don't have a sus scouter, but like it definitely was like a thing of like, yo, this Aiden nigga's like the sussest nigga on the internet. And it definitely was a thing. So my big three, I mean, I don't necessarily get mad at the Speed or Kai thing. I don't watch Aiden, so I couldn't put him up there. I'll probably take the low hanging fruit, man. I think that if we're talking about like impact and shit like that, the Marty C niggas probably got
No, who is your real big three? Who are you actually watching? Unless you're about to tell me you watch Kai and Speed for real.
Oh yeah, I don't really watch Kai and Speed shit. I watch Kai for like, just it's fucked up. I watch Kai for like research and shit and be like, oh damn, that's actually
that's
a pretty good idea.
This is gonna sound crazy, but
yeah.
I don't think I watch anyone for entertainment purposes anymore. Like that, I know that sounds crazy.
Oh wow.
Like
no, it's not inaccurate. I turned on the Swag Kage video the other day.
And everything is just like how is this working?
Yeah, how does this work? When I do my video essays, do I want to have like part times of me on camera and part times not? Things like that. It's not that I don't find enjoyment in videos. I can react to totally not Mark What If and have fun with that. I'm naming the anime shit because this is like kind of the spirit I'm in. I could watch Hood JJK chat, or I could watch Naruto Unhinged and things like that. Let's not get it twisted. But when I turn on YouTube nowadays, I'm often just trying to see what I could apply to my own game. Yeah.
Like if I wanted
bad,
to if I wanted to watch like content for entertainment, it's gonna sound hella brain rot, but I go to TikTok, Twitter, TikTok. That's where I get entertained the most, truly. Watching YouTube videos, everything is just like research purposes now, trying to stay in the loop with things. That's it.
I guess if I had to name somebody that, all right, bro, I'm just chilling, I definitely would probably say that the RDC live shit is fucked my algorithm up. It doesn't matter what I'm watching, them niggas pop up next. Like it just doesn't matter. Them niggas have cooked my algorithm. After that, I would say, damn, I don't really
moist up there probably. I don't know.
I didn't.
I'm trying to genuinely answer the question.
I ain't gonna lie. This is of course, Arlette is one for me. James A. Janisa Dead Meat is 2.
That's a good question.
Then 3 has to be some sort of tie between like, I watched Caleb Hammer a lot this year. I watched Anton Daniels a good bit this year, but Caleb Hammer really for entertainment purposes. Any of those videos that are like Jamaican moms try each other's food, so Cocoa Butter and BuzzFeed, and then any sort of like basketball scouting. I'm trying to be on my 750 players. I'm dead ass. I do it, women's and men's, but y'all not watching content for the sake of content anymore, just to be like to cut your. That's like, wow, that's deep.
I mean, like I literally like I turned on I think Alpharad. I turned on one of Alpharad's little like Pokemon runs or whatever. And don't get me wrong, Alpharad's video was entertaining. I think Alpharad's like a really damn good content creator. But at some point, I was watching it like not just for fun. I was like, oh, actually, that's the layout I'm gonna use for my Pokemon bit. Like it's just what's happened. It is just genuinely what's happened. That's all. I'm not trying to like be boring. I'm not trying to dull the pod, hold the pod back, fuck siege, whatever. I'm not trying to do any of that. It's just I'm genuinely.
Well,
trying to
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Find the most entertaining. And
why do you think that that's happened for you in your life though? Because that's sad. I'm gonna be honest. It's sad. I think. No, because at one point in time, did you not used to watch YouTube to be entertained?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
There was a point in time where y'all niggas was calling me like a Your Rage Glazer or Dante Glazer or some shit like that, just because I enjoyed the content. And then now I kind of, if I put on a Your Rage video or a Dante video, I'm pretty much kind of just seeing what things they do, what tangents they go on. Because like it's certain yap okay, it's certain yap not okay. Because as many people know, this nigga Dante can turn a 10-minute reaction to an hour, 2 hours. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. Maybe it's just because I'm too focused, but then again, I would argue that I've always could work harder. So it's just fucking weird. I don't know when it happened, but it did.
Like, this is gonna sound weird, but I feel like for me, a part of the entertainment is seeing like motherfuckers succeed and like do great things to me. Like I like, for example, like when I watch like Omar video, I guess like I love the fact that you're getting all these high view counts. Same thing, like if I'm watching a Kai clip, it's not necessarily because, or like a Kai stream, it's not necessarily because Kai's my favorite streamer and I'm tapping in, but I love to see, like, I just want to tap into like what the fuck is like greatness looking like within the space. I don't know.
I'm still strictly watching YouTube for entertainment purposes. Well, not strictly. 80% of my YouTube watching is for entertainment.
I just don't have a go-to. I hate that I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
No, you good. I don't have a. I mean, I have creators that I, try to take notes from, everything like that. But the last nigga I looked into and was like, yeah, I'm gonna take notes. He got exposed. So I was like, you know what? Let me leave all these niggas alone. I'ma just keep watching for entertainment purposes only and keep it there. Might jot some notes here and there.
But I am on your side, Damo. It's probably like 80% is entertainment. Maybe that 15%. Now, I will also say this: a good bit of my what's it called? A good bit of what I do find entertaining. So maybe that's it. Like, I think that some of the commentary shit is so entertaining. I keep referencing that one video where the woman talks about kids having too many toys. Let me sit up for the clip. I do keep referencing that one, but I found that video to be really, really entertaining and insightful. So maybe that's where the blend is, but man, Pop the Balloon come out twice a week. I don't know, nigga.
It's kind of what you just did, though. No, real shit. It's kind of what you just did. You see how you were just chilling? You were just chilling, and then you were like, oh, let me set up for the clip. It's kind of like that. Like, I don't have a go-to YouTuber because let's say I end up watching 2 or 3 of the videos. Now I'm like, oh shit, why was I entertained? And now I'm locked in. And suddenly I'm watching them just for like work purposes or whatever. Like, I could say if you had changed it from big 3 YouTubers to like content, I could answer that easy. I watch I guess a compilation of like sports debates or whatever the fuck. I like hearing niggas argue. I watch the gaming videos. I like seeing niggas play games. I don't know what to tell you. And then definitely the anime character analysis type of thing. Those are my 3 favorite genres. I watch genres for entertainment per se. But like, if you were to tell me to name somebody who 10 videos drop in 10 days, bam, back to back to back to back, I'm watching it as just entertainment, it would have to be someone that's so far out of like my niche for me to be like, okay, I can answer that. Like, I guess like a WWE, like Mr. Santi's app, for example. Shout out to him. I guess like I watch his little WWE opinions and shit. Mind you, I don't even watch SmackDown or Raw.
Do you think that this is and this is to Bsolz and Sage? Do you think this is an indictment on YouTube like falling off, or y'all getting older, or
nah? It's not YouTube falling off. It's just where it's probably just me and Bsolz and a couple other people that are like just work like all the time, like the shit consumes them necessarily. I feel like I need to turn my motor up all the time. But when it comes to like being on the app, I don't know.
I'm gonna just speak from my experience. I think it is truly me just being a fucking workaholic with this shit.
Thank you.
If I were to legitimately give you a list to answer your question, it would be Colin and Samir, which they talk about fucking creators. It would be, I don't know, like another one of those channels. Like that's what I'm. Oh, Face Apex, and his thing right now is like doing podcasts with former big time creators like Ninja and like the old Phase dudes. So I don't know.
YouTube has replaced TV for me since 2011, 2012. So for me, it's just no matter how far I get with this, I'm never going to be removed from the fact of this is where my source of entertainment in terms of watching shit comes from. If I'm not watching some subscription service series, like if it's just something on the TV for white noise, just something to watch, I'm always going to turn on Urinated Trees, Chiseled Adonis, 2 football creators. I'm always going to turn on New Rock Stars when a movie comes out because I don't watch too many movies for real. I don't get to the movies like that. So they break down movies and I like nerd shit. New Rock Stars is there. I'm going to always turn on a fucking Trayton because I like GTA content. So he plays shit in a fun way. Or Armand, same with him with the GTA shit. Like the same way as with y'all, where it's like y'all are so workaholic and it consumes y'all, so y'all will look at it from that aspect. I guess I'm so fucking lazy that it never clicks. It never clicks to just be like, well, you are also a content creator. You can take notes. I'm always lost as the chat nigga.
But I don't think so. And this
I don't.
Well, even for me, because I agree with what you're saying, Damo. Because I'll do the same thing. I'm definitely abusing this new to you tab at the end of the top of the shits or whatever the case may be to find some stuff. And I think that you can draw inspiration. I don't. Maybe my thing is how intentional is it to you, and what are you really getting that truly needs to be studied? Because I feel like I'm at the point where I don't need to look that hard. I know what I'm doing. I don't need to really be looking that hard at what other people are doing as outside of, oh, okay, they did cover this. Like, this is something I could potentially talk about. Potentially a different camera angle. But other than that, do y'all think that makes better videos for y'all?
I do think that I've gained a couple of things for certain people, certain tactics or whatever.
But I mean, how much you do it though? Do you think that?
Yeah, so I've like in terms of, I wouldn't necessarily mannerisms because I don't want to be a ditto. My whole thing with my brand is to be me. But in terms of like seeing people try different shit, not even necessarily thumbnails. I'm not a thumbnails guy, but like. What's something recent? Oh, when I was doing the Spark and Zero stream, prior to that, I watched hell of Dragon Ball Fighters and Dragon Ball Xenoverse content. I like damn near binged it. I was watching Syriacs, Rhyme Style, Dotto. Those were like the three heavy ones. I was watching Lotus. I was watching Afro. I was watching hella people that do gaming because I was like, damn. When I feel like when I play games, my streams go down, my viewers go down. So it's like, how do I make sure I tee up on that? But again, I feel like it's not just YouTube because and maybe this truly is sad. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just being honest. I'll turn on, I'll turn y'all. I know y'all be the community is like, oh, this nigga's life is just anime. Well, let me tell you this: my life must fucking suck because if I turn on a random anime that I'm not reacting to on the internet, even I'm still watching it. With the sense of like, hey, gang, make sure you remember what the fuck's happening because if you ever finish Fairy Tail, if you ever finish Yu Yu Hakusho, and you want to talk about it, make sure you know what you're talking about. So I'm watching it detailed then. Or, oh, easy, basketball. My God, basketball was like the prevalent one. When I was my basketball YouTuber, when Social Sage was going on, and especially Keep It a Buck at times when we were doing Q&As and shit, I was watching basketball, honestly, 60% because I just want to make sure that I know what I'm talking about, and 40% was just fun.
I think the main thing that truly entertains me right now is just everything going on with the creator world. Like, I think it may be as simple as that. Like, I watch this shit to truly be entertained. Like, my form of entertainment is keeping up with the creator world and seeing what the fuck is going on. Like, it's like if I'm watching a low video, it's gonna sound crazy. I don't necessarily care about like what Wemby's doing. It's like what's he doing in his new video? Like what's the editing style looking like type? I don't know. Like,
and you feel like that wasn't always like that was
it wasn't always like that. It wasn't always like that.
Bsolz is off. Yeah. So when do you think it switched for you? And I know we're gonna wrap it up because this. Wow.
Probably closer to when I was really trying to push for this to be full time. Like when the dollars became serious, when I was trying to push for it to become my like bill payer, I think that's when the switch happened. But yeah, it wasn't like this. I just get my entertainment in other means, man. That's all. Like, I'm just talking about how I consume YouTube, but
that's fine.
Like, I be on TikTok. That's where I get my entertainment. I be on Twitter.
So. I probably argue that that's detrimental to you performing.
It depends. It depends.
Y'all think NBA players go out there and count their shots to make sure their field goal percentage is at a certain point?
I would say for NBA players, it's the equivalent of not being able to watch the finals and shit like that. Like they would view that as like, oh, I gotta study what's going on. I would say something like that. But in terms of counting the shots, I mean, some probably do, but that's not healthy. I'll give you that.
Hey, I just fell on my truth.
I don't know. I'm about to say, I don't know what to tell
I think it makes it.
I can see it right now. That niggas, it could be a comment thing, or I can see it's already got y'all disturbed or some shit.
Well, no, because I'll say this. I know Bsolz is.
I just feel bad.
Yeah, I feel bad, and two, I know Bsolz is like a real analysis paralysis getter. And I think if he,
oh no, you do be analyzing shit. Like when you brought up Low, for example, I'm not listening to Low for the like entertainment anymore. I'll just be like, okay, that's a good point. Let me hear a counter argument, so I'll find somebody that like completely disagrees with them. You're talking about the editing, so it's just
I think sometimes the analysis paralysis can be like super duper harmful. And if you're watching like things with that eye all the time, like it'll hurt you. But if you live in that like 15%, that 10%, man, it's gonna feel it feels good. Like it feels good. And I ain't gonna lie, I perform better. I know that sounds like I'm trying to sell sex pills, but the performance is like 10 times better. Cause it's just like it's I don't want to say it's not as serious, but you're not over analyzing every single word you said, making sure everything gets in the video, et cetera, et cetera. You're making the content, gang, the content that you like, content that you love.
And no, I would say that I'm having fun. I'm having fun though.
That's what's I mean, but that's
from. Like I know my weaknesses as a creator, and like if these are the causes for it, then so be it. I do think like in 2025, for me to become a better content creator, it is not the editing anymore. It's not making better thumbnails. It's not having better cameras or whatever. It's gonna be about delivery. It's gonna be about expanding my thoughts, touching more grass, living more life, having more stories to tell. Like that's gonna be the difference. So I feel it, man.
I'm not gonna lie. The same shit y'all suffer from for YouTube videos is why I don't watch movies, bro. I be watching them bitches and I'm just like, what's the twist? Why did they say what they said? Why is it written like this? Like I start overanalyzing movies and shit, so that's why I'm watching shit for.
But that's why I told you I don't consume reviews, and I don't want nobody to big because my cousin was over here, and I was me and my girl, can't say fiance. We were bigging up Gone Girl, and I was like, at some point I was like, hey, we bigging it up too much. We got to stop because I don't want her. I can see it in her face that she's already like better than this movie, better than hell no, I got that movie. I'm about to go in there and watch it. And we stopped. Now, eventually, when she watched it, she was like really, really into it. But I can only imagine, these people doing these reviews and all these, and it's just making it bigger than what it is. And I feel like that same thing exists with the content. Okay, I got to make sure that I edit this way. I got to make sure I talk this way. And then you get in there and you doing a clip 10 different times, 15 different times. Well, you could have just said the shit and moved on. Yeah, uploaded it.
That's the problem I have. Those 10-minute videos y'all see on Soul Speaks, the recording's probably actually 30. So
no,
that's 10 for 30. That's not crazy.
Nah, I mean y'all.
That's clips. I'm about to say
it takes me an eternity to record videos. So
yeah, that's 10 with clips inserted. If it's no clips, it's probably like 6, 7. So.
I'm about to say the 10 on 30 that ain't bad. When Sage was talking about,
Sage was talking about 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours for my 10-minute car video.
I'm lucky if it's 2 hours, nigga. I be in that bitch for hours. So that's the only thing I'm scared of. Hopefully I've evolved to get those videos done faster.
Okay, let's read these super chats and get the fuck out of here.
Type chat.
Jay Kinsey for $10, 10 Canadian dollars says, I don't think there are any modern streamers that are at the golden age of YouTube level in terms of quality. PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, YouTube boxing era. In my opinion, Aiden hasn't overtaken ERB on term of impact. I don't even know who that is.
I disagree. I definitely think Kai and Speed are
quality.
Up there. In terms of quality, I think they're up there with the golden age of YouTubers in terms of quality. Whenever you perceive the golden age of YouTube, what Kai is doing with the marathon, and this is crazy, I'm not even a Kai guy, but what Kai is able to do on stream, what Speed is able to pull off on stream time after time and time again, I don't know how we're saying that's not competing with the gold. When is the golden age for YouTube for you, my nigga? Vlog era?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not too much.
I don't know what you got to do.
Like, what are we talking
I ain't gonna lie. What he's pointing out, PewDiePie, Mr. Beast. I'm looking at Epic Rap Battle, College Humor. I don't want David Dobrik.
In terms of quality, we're talking PewDiePie. quality.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. PewDiePie was just like entertaining as hell, but he's like,
It just depends on what
Yeah.
you view quality as, because like a quality live stream is completely different from a quality YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? Like the
I don't know how
standards are
constant
much
that shit
higher
not
for
quality.
YouTube.
I'm not saying I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't know how
that-
we're not saying constant that shit is ain't quality, but fucking PewDiePie playing
Yeah, I don't get that one.
fucking toy soldiers or stick fighter.
And I'm not even trying glaze,
quality.
like, but there ain't no way the nigga with a literal studio back there ain't got quality. It's like I don't know what you gotta do.
I never got the appeal for PewDiePie.
I think
I
he might be.
Still subscribe, but again, if we're talking about quality, stop.
He might be looking at numbers. And again, some of these numbers, I wouldn't even know what to like. How you convert this to streaming?
But how would you even?
If you go to PewDiePie's first of all, he has 110 million subs.
Yeah.
And then if you convert, I'm looking at his most popular videos, 324 million, 237 million, and these aren't things that are like songs, like.
But even then, we're gonna just say quality is high number, like high view videos.
Hey,
Like,
I'm trying to give him some bail.
Yeah, nah, I don't get it.
Shout out to the BP plays for 9 months. Random side note: Miles Morales just became a herald of an African god. That spider that bit Peter is a fucking fraud. He must be reading the comics. BP plays. If you read the comics, DM me and tell me if you read the ones written by like Ta-Nehisi Coates and stuff like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't DM me. Shouts out to J.O. for 499 says, Omar, a couple pods ago was trying to joke about grannies, but if I start making dad jokes, I'd be the bad guy, right? No, I think you can joke about dads.
What?
What?
Yeah, I don't care
I
if you
am
joke about
confusion.
I'm confused.
He's heating up.
Damn, I pressed the button. Shouts out to JKP for the W baby appearance.
Yeah, man, my girl works third shift now, so yeah, pod nights, baby appearances all the time. Say hey.
Sup?
Shouts out to Jay Kinsey for $10 says, I don't think there are. Oh, wait, damn, I read that one. My bad. JKP. This is a. Personally, my big three right now is RDC, wrestling, gifts, and y'all, to be honest. But RDC, in my opinion, is ahead of everyone.
Damn.
Okay, we're in the running, though.
We are third.
With you the one that commented we're the Bobcats, man.
Yeah.
I feel it.
With them with them dropping consistent heat, and with them doing streaming and being more entertaining than Kai.
Damn.
Okay.
Certain Kai in there.
He's on
You all
fire.
bronze, but you there.
Daxton for $4.99 says Lily Phillips put up 100 on tape, unlike Wilt. By basketball logic, she gotta be in the Kai big three.
We seen that 100, but not Wilt. Coincidence?
I have not seen her 100. I've not seen her 100. So I want to put that out there.
Well, the footage is there. I ain't seen it.
A Kobe for $1.99 says Bsolz, not too much on bro.
Type shit.
J Hero, JC Hero says $1.99. One miss, I ain't stopping none.
Yeah, that's fine, but you gotta leave that one alone, brother.
Shouts out to Day and Night for $2 says, hey, it's literally my birthday today, gang.
There's like 5 of you. Some of you are lying.
Shit.
He sends another dollar. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Shouts out to Jay Clark for becoming a member for 5 months. Says, Sage, make sure you're in the Discord when the Ravens clinch the North on Saturday. Also, please beat the Bengals. I don't want them in the playoffs.
Nigga, who wants the Bengals in the playoffs? I mean, I don't really care who in the North because it's not the 1 seed. That's the only thing that's like, not ass, but it's like different about the new way of football is done. If it ain't the 1 seed, I really don't give a fuck.
Shouts out to the Saints, man.
He's on fire.
Shouts out to Heisen for $5 says, Sage, what would you do if Lotto hit you with the salute after shooting your shot?
I'd probably be like at ease and just go.
He did that to TK. Shouts out to
He's on fire.
friend of the show, Amari Safari. Wait, my birthday is tomorrow. Sing me happy birthday too.
How many of you niggas' birthday is in the first 3 months of the month?
Amari, I will make sure that everybody on the pod sends you a personalized happy birthday song. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Nope, don't do it now. Don't do it now.
We do got on hold tomorrow.
Shouts out to RPG Gamer for $9.99 says, like Dr. Umar said, I got that goon power. Don't remember him ever saying that.
I'm about to say, when did he say that?
I really appreciate it though. That's a big $10 from RPG Gamer. Shouts out to
He's on fire.
Abdallah Noor for $23.99 says, Damo, you measure your load. Do you have a special measuring cup for it, or do you just Go to the kitchen and pickle up one and semen alert. Y'all be hyped to type this shit out.
I just measure it by like how long I hold off. So like I know it's a big one. You know, like the cleanup is super crazy. When the cleanup not super crazy, I know I've been going crazy too much.
This
You
is
feel
how
me?
That's how you know, right? One pass with the t-shirt. Okay, cool. A pass, fold, another pass. All right, we're getting crazy. 3 passes.
When I pass twice and I pass again and I'm starting to feel a little wetness, whoa.
Yeah, it's seeping through the shirt. Call me Lil Uzi.
Whoa. I must like that video, huh? Crazy.
It's getting crazy. That's when they go into the bookmarks. Niggas that the t-shirt, which I'll be using.
I mean, I'm niggas bringing.
I have a bath mat towel. I'm using that every time.
Crazy.
It's fucking nuts. Hey, yo, Cam says for 199, I just took my girl to a HBCU party. Am I cooked? Is she a petite light skin?
Oh.
Is she still your girl?
If she is a petite light skin, you are cooked.
Are you just like sitting outside? Like, why didn't you want to go? You at work?
Sage, they are licking on his girl's neck right now.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is the reason that there was a party, you dropped her off, but didn't walk in?
I go get my friends.
You dropped her off and them Q dolls lifted her ass up.
They came down there doing the little dances and shit. They like, ugh.
Oh, not the.
Like, come on, bro. Like, why
I
did
ain't
that
gonna lie to
happen?
you. I'm making it my goal to get all these fucking fraternities mad at me, nigga. Just
I got respect for the frats. I'm just saying.
I don't know 33 since $2.79 Canadian says best corn site in your opinion. E-Rome is the best.
tastyblacks.com, man. Never go wrong.
Oh my goodness.
NSFW.
Trusty Dusty Corn Hub. It's gonna hit every time.
Said we have it.
Shouts out to JKP for $10 says W Fits Sage.
It's just a t-shirt and a do-rag.
And last super chat, but not least. Thanks. Rio the Goat for 199 says y'all missing super chats. Fuck nigga. We didn't. We went back for yours.
Yeah. You thought you were missing Rio? You thought you were like Nemo? Get it? Cause Rio and Nemo.
I think we got everything that we needed. Guys, this is the last 3-hour pod that you'll get. So
hope so.
Just want everybody to know that. With that being said, this has been another episode. Damo, say goodbye to the people.
All right, Chaz, been my favorite midnight snack, and we will be back tomorrow with a stream and potentially a uploaded video.
There we go.
Bullying works.
Bullying works.
Glowzack, tastyblacks.com definitely does count. Sorry, gang.
Bullying works. If you're a site that points people to other sites, I don't know. I'm gonna still use it. Sage, how you or say goodbye to the people? Flustered now.
Type shit. All right, people. You know, I was supposed to leave the house, but now I just don't feel like it. So I might go live. I really don't fucking feel like moving. If I stream tonight, we're probably just gonna watch some animes or whatever the fuck, because I already did my other Japanese and reactions earlier. If I don't do any of those things, hey gang, I'll see y'all tomorrow. The collab run might be on hold. I thought I was gonna have some collabs for you guys. We might push that back just a little bit, but yeah. Can't wait to see you guys soon. It's gonna be a big year. Take care, stay blessed. See you soon.
I mean, we here. I'm saying we right here. Why didn't you ever like invite
Y'all
us?
not anime YouTubers.
We can be.
What?
I had an anime hot take in the stream today.
You did?
And you agreed with it. Chat said I cooked.
I can get that bitch nerding the fuck out with anime any day of the week.
Y'all give us a shot.
I put people in their places to succeed, and I feel like y'all are like, when y'all got your own shit going on, y'all gonna thrive with that.
Let me give my hot take now. Ed and Eddie over Courage.
That's crazy. But if I get on that bitch talking about the real intricacies of Dorohedoro, then I'm a weeb. Then I'm too much of a nerd. Then I'm too much of a nerd. Damn. I get in there talking about the manga for Dorohedoro. I'm a nerd now.
Hey man, we look, man.
You want to have an Asian on an anime?
We could do the fake love, brother. I'm saying, I already know with this pod for like years, I got bullied, man, because y'all was like, yo, this is your life. Now niggas want to talk about the weave shit, man. Look,
I've been wanting to have a whole anime
anime shit. What the fuck?
I'm saying, not y'all. I'm talking about the community. I'm just saying,
we talk about us. Turn off chat. We talk about us, man.
I mean, I can't do that, but man, we is a part of chat, man. We are.
No, we are not. No, we are not.
I view us as like the leaders of the toxic shit that we've created. We have created this. And
J-Town,
at some point, we got some of those.
J-Town, you're so right. I watch Bsolz, nigga. What are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. We all watch anime, and it's crazy that the anime guy hasn't.
See, I'm a snooze
Asian Sage.
Yeah, I'm a snooze fest already, according to people. So like, I'm saying
he's been ignoring it, but like this is my bag. Like it's in me.
Yeah, Bsolz doesn't want to have to pull the race card, but he will.
I'm pulling it now. Like it's me. It's me.
And they calling me an L and shit, bro. You see? All right, bro.
He looking at one. Yeah, listen, all this good point, and then he found the one bad one. See, they don't want it. They don't want it.
Sage, I got you. Majin Do over Majin Buu, nigga.
Hey, brother.
That's
I fucked with it.
Look at him laughing it off, though.
Every time.
No, he don't take us seriously. You don't take us serious, man. You don't take us serious, man. It's cool, bro.
I never said that. I never said I don't take y'all serious.
And what's crazy is we'll say like just like low key random anime stuff, and I feel like it really doesn't get acknowledged because like
he chuckling it.
We'll pull out some shit like about the Tournament of Power, and then
because bro, y'all ain't gotta.
Mr. Anti-Gatekeep, by the way, chat.
Because y'all ain't gotta pander the conversation. I'm not gatekeeping y'all, but y'all gotta pander the conversation just because Sage is up here, man. You ain't want to talk about that weak ass shit. You ain't gotta talk about that weak ass shit.
We pop out on stream and talk about what we were really doing with the Death Note. Now niggas don't want to talk to us. This is crazy.
I'm saying,
Yo,
listen, Sage. Ultimately, you said you got a collab, halt right now. And you got 3 streams right here, but you rejecting. It's cool, bro. It's cool, man. It's cool.
I rejected him.
It's cool.
I'm not rejecting him. I was going to play Rivals tonight, actually. If I didn't go live.
Now he reaching. Now he reaching.
I'm telling
now on the gamers.
Oh,
look.
Hey.
I'm diving. I'm dead ass.
Didn't his Discord asking to play Rivals? Niggas still ain't adding me. Niggas
did that once.
Niggas don't fuck with me, bro. Niggas don't fuck with me, bro.
No. He did that one time. He did it one time.
One time too many at this point.
Oh my!
He did the one video where he talked about the anime characters being black and people were mad about it. I was like, dang, somebody did invite me to do an interview about it, and I did it. And I thought I was gonna get the call up, but it just never happened.
I'll be in the streams. Let's keep it a buckets in chat. Shut the fuck up. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's so out of context. That was when I had Melanin on. And I was like, hey, y'all, don't be weird. Because the reason that she was there was because niggas were weird. That is why I said that. And he knows it. He just cherry picked me. He just clickbaited me.
Then you got the nerve. Then you got the nerve to bring different women on the thing, but not your guys.
Bro,
not even invite them on the pod.
Well, that's not true. I've had my brothers on the stream several times.
Hey, Damo, Bsolz, whenever y'all want to get down with the screen, man, I'll boot it up for real type shit.
I'm free at night. I know you don't be streaming in the morning.
Right, y'all.
Yeah. Hold on, Sage. Hold on. This us. I don't got no qualm with the
only time y'all be going on TSO too, bro.
Nah.
Be going on TSO, bro. This whole
the only Sage collab. I think the only Sage collab I got is when niggas was doing an intervention with me on my channel. And
this is crazy.
Mind you, when I streamed, no, Sage, stop. When I streamed in 23 from like September to December, I invited you on for a whole episode. We dressed up in everything.
Type shit.
And we ranked. I can't remember what we ranked. We might have ranked Naruto characters or something like that. We did it.
And then we had the debate with somebody because I remember that was when Adam was there. We tried to chop that up.
Come on, brother. I have hella costumes and shit like that. Like it's cool. Hey,
I got a Naruto pillow right there, bro. But apparently I'm not good enough.
My brothers, whenever y'all and Sage, not you. Don't speak here. My brothers, whenever y'all want Sage, don't make no noise. My brothers, whenever y'all want to get on stream, man, we talk about whatever. It could be Baddies East. It could be the Celtics. It could be Creator. It could be whatever, man.
It could be anime. It could be anime.
If it's anime,
be,
it's
right?
with me,
Yo,
Damo, and
so weird.
Sage. Sage, I got this. It's between us three, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't really. That shit
You got
crazy.
LKIAB in any of your bios?
Oh my god.
That's
Oh my
yo.
You only hang out with them on stream.
Double, but always shouted out the TSO live stream on here though.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
every
Oh
time.
You only
intro
hang out,
and the outro. Come
you only
on,
hang out
bruh.
with them on stream. You not friends with them for real.
This is insane. You niggas have bashed the community for years, and now niggas is like, yo, bro, you don't bring us a part of the show, man. Y'all said
When have
crazy-
we?
When have y'all sat there and been like, yo, these TSO niggas in chat? Y'all never said
Only
anything
time-
like that?
Hold on. The only time
Oh,
I've got at
wow.
TSO niggas, hold on. The only time I've got TSO niggas is when me and like other OTF niggas went to TSO and we got bullied out of there. Niggas muted us and kicked
That
us. I
did
was,
happen.
whoa.
That was
I was like, all right,
That
then.
did happen.
Hey,
That was
I'm
weird. No,
Hey,
that was crazy.
And what's crazy is Damo has interacted with O-Block in Discord. I've been in his server. Even if they got beef right now, we still interacting and we still gonna find a medium. But what's crazy is we interact. Now you going to TSO and get bullied?
Nah, I had nothing to
on
do
the
with that.
TSO can't even have
I
a
had
voice.
nothing to do with
Niggas
that.
kicked me out there real quick. I'm
Nah,
like, you
no,
know,
I
you
think
know what
one of
I'm
mine
saying?
said
I went
chill
back to
out.
OTF. I was like, it's because that nigga never had me on stream.
Okay.
They thought I was the other Damo. They found out I wasn't the other Damo. They was like, who is this?
You're a bastard. Because the worst part is this shit gonna work, bro. I hate you.
It's cool.
Hey man, we extending the branch. It's up to you to pick it up, man. That's all.
I
That's
never
all, bro.
swatted the branch. Y'all have
No, you
the
you
invite.
stepped on it. No, you stepped
swat
on
it
it.
every day. You
stepped
swat
on
it every day.
Yeah, you stepped on
Out of
it.
my branch. I said, Sage, I'll leave on stream. Nah, gang.
Man, we gotta wrap this pod up, man. Look, y'all.
So you
I
can
got a
get to your
stream.
community.
You got a
Yeah,
stream,
he gotta
right?
get to his community.
Come on.
Wait, you're going to sleep. Y'all niggas going to bed, bro. So what are we doing?
I'm not going to bed.
If you want me to stay up, we can stay up. Or I can stay up.
Man, you can fire up ODS. No, you finna force it now. You don't have nothing to Listen.
I'm intruding.
He gonna sit there. Hey, what y'all want to talk about?
Hey, listen,
That was
listen.
on us.
This is the equivalent. This is the equivalent to. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. I'm falling for this shit, nigga. Fuck all that.
We gonna come over there. The first thing he gonna say is,
Nah, this is
y'all
wicked,
think
bro.
you won't get hurt?
Yeah,
We're not here for basketball.
you seen the D-Lo
So gay
what's
son of
the
our
trade?
daughter, huh? Because I
Y'all
know
seen the
that's what y'all
trade?
want to talk about.
Shut up, being gaslit.
Y'all seen the trade, right? We got Dorian Finney-Smith.
So who's your big three?
I know we have $4 cheese. What about $4 mayonnaise? I guess.
That's cool, brother. You know what? Bsolz, say goodbye to the people. Let me read these last couple and just get out of here.
Crazy.
Shout out y'all, man. I'm waiting for my invite. That's all, bro.
Bro, you got an invite.
Nah,
you have an
nah.
invite.
Nah. You know what Duke? You know what Duke said, man.
I can't send an invite.
If you're not invited, don't go, bro.
I know that's
I'm
right.
good.
Don't beg for no invite. Shouts out to
saying.
Thaxton499 says, oh wait, he asked first 499. Gay son or thought daughter. Wait, follows that up with the
Sister.
follow that up. Oh, gay brother, thought sister. My bad. Thought sister.
Gay brother.
Oh, gay brother. My bad. Thought sister's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. My fault. That's crazy. Thaxton499 says, thought sister. She can give me some type of, all right. For 199, Droopy says, Sage, are you ashamed to collab with them?
No. What the fuck? Are
you ashamed of
What's
us?
going on, bro? What have you done? What is going on, man?
Shouts out to CB Sideways for 999 says, Sage said y'all cool in class, but he got his own table at lunch.
Time shit,
exactly
bro.
what it is.
Hey, this is exactly what it is. We school friends, bro. We cool in fourth period. Outside of that, never text.
Hey, not even that. Not even that.
Never hang out outside of school, right?
Hey, we cool in the hallways, but Friday night football games don't come to his circle.
Look. Sage is the cool dude that's like, he's smart though. So he got the one chemistry class, right? And then when he get in the hallway and we go to dap him up, he's looking at our hand like, fuck out of here, dog.
Come on.
He with the varsity crew.
Yeah, he got the varsity. You go and sit at the lunch table. We come and pull up on you. Hey, Sage, later on, can I borrow? Fuck out of here, man. What the fuck is you talking about?
fuck
is you doing right now?
Disney Channel bully now?
Yes,
yes. That's the point.
Yes, that's the whole point. Like literally, that's what we've been saying. Shouts out to JKP for $10. Says, "Nah, Sage, stand on 10. These casuals don't know anime
I'm
ball."
not even saying that. Y'all know I like debating with casuals and smashuals.
No, Sage just friend zone. Let's keep it a buck. I'm running with it. I ain't gonna
That nigga Sage said salute. Damn, all right.
Saluting us in the hallway is crazy.
This is nuts. This is
Shout out to CB Sowers 999. Sure. Wish my favorite pod collab more.
I'm just saying, Sage, we really got a verse here, but like when you stream, it's just like you on an island. Like we here. We can make a bridge. We can make a bridge.
Bro, I'm not saying there ain't no bridge and no shit. Look. I'm definitely there's definitely a level where I'ma build my own shit, but there's no fuck this bridge thing. No, it's not a separate thing. It is a bridge. I reference Keep It a Buck in all the videos too. I reference 5 moments in the videos all the time.
Keep it a buck.
So remember the
that sounds derogatory at this point.
Hold on. So remember the OTF SLZ versus?
Yeah.
I sent Olive Branch as the 2 co-hosts to be fucking judges. Only 1 replied and showed up.
Bruh, I was
busy.
Yeah. Tell me they were busy.
Hey.
Because I was busy, nigga.
Hey, we friends though.
We friends though. All right, Tyler. TSO Tyler.
We friends though.
Definition.
Shouts out to AD for 100 some kind of shit. Is Josh Allen the first DEI MVP in the NFL? He is leading in no stats. Yeah, I hope you freeze. Don't worry about all that.
Someone just brought it up, bro. He has been calling niggas buckers this whole time. He's had a slur for niggas this whole time.
This is derogatory at this point.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I don't know since $6.99 Canadian.
Now, why am I gay?
No, don't try. Please don't try to switch the subject. Please don't try to switch.
See, this is why I don't do this. One dude, right? One dude, right?
Look, see, this is why I don't hang out with y'all outside of this.
This one dude, we ain't
y'all got one rhythm when y'all group. Whoa, it's one dude.
Nah.
Let me say this. Look, man. Hey, community, tap into Damo. He should be streaming and uploading tomorrow. Bsolz Speak, man. He gonna be doing this thing. I just uploaded a video, 100K a day. That's it. Just tap into them 3 because the other guy, he got his own shit going on, man.
Niggas was cooking
take care and stay blessed, man. Shouts out to Droopy for this is good. Sage really said salute to Let's Keep It a Buck crew. See Me Sideways says for 99 Buckers with a hard R.
Shout out all you Buckers. Like, damn.
And JKB says for $5. It's been LKIAB chat since 2022. And that's true.
I didn't even say that.
Take care.
Oh, wait, the chat? Yeah, maybe.
See? Oh, man. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.